Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out. Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. This your boy, 5039. This is the early morning hunt, man. Usual suspect Sunday. Boxing recap. Fury ends the trilogy. What's next for Deontay Wilder? Man, once again, man, we back in this thing, man. Shouts out to the almighty LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. Shouts out to the whole gang, the chat, usual suspects, man. I am, yes, indeed, your host with the most, man, 5039. And we're going to talk some boxing on this Sunday morning, man. Happy Sunday to everybody, man. I hope y'all having a good morning, man. Top of the top to everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tyson Fury Wilder trilogy, man, ended in classic fashion, man. A lot of back and forth action between those two heavyweight gods, man. Deontay Wilder, unfortunately, got stopped in the 11th round. You know what I'm saying? Went out on his shield like a true G in G-type fashion. Went out like a warrior, guns blazing, sword swinging. You know what I'm saying? Fury got him on them ropes and finished him with that right hand. You know what I'm saying, man? But it's still bomb squad to this day. You know what I'm saying? We still fighting to this day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, there is only one Gypsy King, goddamn me. And his name is Tyson Fury. And he is the motherfucking number one heavyweight in the game right now. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to my brother Wookie Wook, man. Don Shotta, number one Packers gamer. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the building. Smash the like button for the young lion. You know what I'm saying? We just now, you know what I'm saying, getting started. We finna heat up real quick, man, and we finna talk some good boxing. We're gonna talk the good, the bad, the ugly, the truth. Still trying to get my voice back, man. My voice was completely shot last night. It was gone, man. I was in here screaming at the TV all by my lonely, watching the fight, man. And what a great night of fights, man. What a great night of fights, man. I'm rewatching the Wilder fight again. It was just so beautiful. Man, this was such a beautiful fight, man. Such a beautiful fight, man. What I take from this fight is when you have two gods, two kings in that, man, this what happens. You know what I'm saying? When you have two kings in that fighting, bro, this what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, the dude who you want to win don't come out victorious, man. You know what I'm saying? But Wilder has a lot to learn from this fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He could take this as a lesson learned, man, and keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get to see Wilder back in the ring. Salute to my girl Gigi. I see you in the building, sister. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building. Salute to my brother Jelly Bean. I see you. I see you, broski. What's going on with it, champ?
You can hear me, 503?
Loud and clear. Let the people know what it is, man. What you got going?
I mean, yeah, we if the brothers feel up to it, I ain't gonna put no pressure on the brothers. We're gonna do boxing night court 5 p.m. Sundays. You know, look out for us in case we do it. If the brothers is feeling up to it though, they can do it because I know how invested we was in this fight and stuff like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even drink like that. I had 2 bottles of champagne ready. I started popping it once after Wilder got dropped, and then he dropped Fury twice. I ain't gonna fry open one up. I couldn't help myself, y'all. I ain't gonna fry them shit just going though, because I was sad as a motherfucker. Because I'm crazy because I picked the right round, but that was what happened to Fury. Right. That was what happened to Fury. That was the crazy. So when people want to talk about Ack always getting it right and shit like that, don't get me wrong. I didn't get it right, but damn, like the 11th round, I swear to God, that's all I seen was 11 in my head. You know what I mean? I knew it was one or the other, but I definitely thought Wilder would definitely scope him out in the 11th. You know, it didn't turn out like that. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to talk about because Wilder's one of, you know what I mean, my favorite fighters, you know, him and Earl and all of that. So I ain't gonna fire. I really thought he was gonna pull this one out. I'll get more into detail when you're ready to really like build on it though. But yeah, make sure y'all check out the Jab Jamboree 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And salute to the usual suspects, the LDBC, or Berserker Clan. I couldn't have my bro 503 be on the platform by itself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I understand though. If people ain't making live videos and stuff like that, I understand you might need a day. It might need a day. It was one of them type of fights. It was a good fight. And yeah, I was happy that it was a good and entertaining heavyweight fight. But at the same time, I kind of feel like it feel like Christmas. It feel like fucking Christmas. Like you got everything but the thing that you really wanted.
You got everything, you know what I'm saying, you want it, man, but you still we still missing that gift, man.
That gift that you really wanted, 503. You could have got a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like you could have wrote your mom and your dad something on the list. It wasn't that important, but they probably got it. But there was this one thing on the list that you really had your heart set on. You ain't even care about them side gifts. But that one gift could have made up for all of that. That's basically what that was.
Man. Yeah. I mean, shit. When you put it like that, little bro, is you make all the sense in the world, man. You make all the sense in the motherfucking world, bro. Let me see what y'all talking about in this chat, man. Salute to my brother D Hodges. Wookie Wook say it's all love. Don Shada say he hurt over this. Yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. We all hurt, bro. If you a Wilder fan, if you pro Wilder, a lot of guys are pro Wilder on my chat, my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
503. You know we've been rocking out. Through the good, the bad, to the unsure with Wilder. We've been rocking out, even if we didn't feel everything that he did.
Right.
We rocked out. We rocked out.
Nah, man. Salute to my brother, the War Report. He say he finna pull up. Appreciate you, brother, for tuning in, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. We just warming up. This is the usual suspect Sunday boxing recap. And like I say, man, win, lose, or draw, bro. We gonna pull up, man. We gonna do these shows, man. We gonna go live. We gonna give y'all our honest opinion. We gonna react to the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to be as fair as we can, man. But at the end of the day, bro, we like I say, I started my channel based off of fans' perspective, and I'm gonna continue to give you my perspective as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Now I do media, I do interview fighters and shit like that. I'm a blogger, you know what I'm saying? I got my own Instagram blog page for boxing and Facebook and all this shit. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm still a fan, man. I'm still a fan of the sport, and I'm gonna continue to be a fan of the sport. D Hodges say, damn, you say you lost $200? Yeah, man. It's a lot. Trust me, brother. I know some brothers that lost some racks. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers lost some racks on this joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real. I know niggas in the hole 2,000-3,000 for this. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad, my brother. I know that 200 ain't coming back, but shit, man. I know niggas that lost racks last night, fucking with that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury shit. Yeah, Don Shada say certain lost a few stacks. Exactly. I know, man. I know, bro. You trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash the like button for the young lion, man. We just getting warmed up, man. This is the usual suspect Sunday boxing recap, man. You know what I'm saying? What's next for Deontay Wilder? Tyson Fury ends the trilogy, makes a statement to the heavyweight division, puts the heavyweight division on notice, stopping and knocking out Deontay Wilder in the 11th round. You know what I'm saying? He left no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Wilder went out on his shield like how he wanted to. He went out guns a-blazing. And it was a great fight, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a great fight. The only man to ever beat Wilder and knock him out is Tyson Fury 2 times. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. Salute to my brother Rob Sportsman Lee. Salute to PGH Big Dog in the building. Salute 503 in the chat. I lost more than 200, shaking my head. PGH Big Dog say Wilder.
I got a couple questions for you, 503. Go ahead, though.
Okay, we're gonna get to it. I got you. PGA say Wilder still a warrior. 100.4 win. Extra 100 because he stopped him, shaking my head. Yeah, man. Brothers is fucked up about that money. Go ahead, young Jabs Jamboree. Go ahead, champ. What you got? What you got, man?
It's good. It's just me and you before everybody get on. I probably can't pick your brain like that. I should have did it.
Go ahead. Shoot for it, man. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Go ahead, bro.
So if you were a trainer, I'm not even telling you.
Shout out to
would you have did anything different? You know, as far as maybe not strategy wise, because Wilder did look like he stuck to the strategy for the most part in the beginning. Then he abandoned it and he went back to his way. But like, was there anything you would have changed before the fight started? Whether it be gloves, something little, you know, or outfit or weight or
So you saying, is it anything I would have changed?
Yeah, right before the fight started, like, you know, anything. Because I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna answer after you.
To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know what Wilder possibly could have changed that would have. To be honest with you, that would have changed the outcome because, In the beginning of the fight, bro, Wilder did everything. He did everything right. He came out feinting. He came out jabbing. He came out going to the body. Um, the man did everything that his coach told him to do in the beginning stages of the fight. Now, after the fourth round, really after the after the second and third round, once he got dropped, I think Wilder reverted back to some of his old ways, his old habits, and it was what it was. You know. But I got my brothers Jay Steels and K_KG in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it, fellas?
Yeah, what's going on, people?
Already. That's one half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. My co-host Jay Steels, the odd fella. You know what I'm saying? The War Report. It's been slid up in here. Y'all be sure to go check him out. Subscribe to the War Report. What's going on with it, odd fella?
Yeah, what it do, what you see, what it going, it's your favorite, yet your most hated R fella. Back for another one, early one to hunt. You dig? I wasn't anticipating feeling like this morning. Not at all. Like it's a somber moment. It's a somber moment right now, and I definitely after like take into effect we did see probably one of the best fights of our generation, best heavyweight fights of our generation. It was a hands down a classic, but I'm still feeling somber. 503.
Right on. Okay, Act man. I'm gonna let you have the floor with this one, man. Maybe if you want to ask the guys about this, you know what I'm saying, go right ahead, my brother.
Yeah. It's only right.
You know what I'm saying? So give your thoughts on that situation and how you feel about it. And you can ask the brothers, you know what I'm saying, how they feel about it.
Yeah, I actually like how you did that. You know what I mean? Because I was going to ask them and then I was going to answer last. But you know what? Maybe it is good that I say what the question is that I asked you before they jumped on. And then I'm give what I think about it. Well, my question to 503 Steels and KG before you guys popped in. I said, would there have been anything if you were the coach before the fight even started that you would have changed? Whether gloves, anything. It could be anything little. That was the question that I asked. And 503 said, nah, nothing really. I believe that's what you said, not nothing really. Me personally, you asking me, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm too motherfucking like precise and I be trying to be the Batman of this shit too much. But me personally, I didn't like that weight. I don't like Wilder big like that. I feel like his body can't deal with all of that weight. He got tired too quick to me. Wilder and Triple G used to be the main dudes. Y'all remember that I used to say, them dudes do not get tired. Until the second Canelo fight, and then until Wilder met up with Fury. I never really seen Wilder fade, you know what I mean, at all. But I felt like it was because I seen it in the second fight when he put on the weight, and then I seen it in this fight. I was like, in the third round, he was already tired. And I was just like, I didn't like if I would have been the trainer. If you asking me, he would have came down. I'd have been like, yo, bro, 220 tops. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like he was more agile. He was not as like I believe the second fight took damn near everything out of him because Wilder used to have way better punch resistance than that. And I know Fury can't punch, but I think that's due to the second fight. But
I don't know. Okay.
Look, I'm being honest. I'm saying because he cheated, and you got to understand he got like a a dent in his head, bro. The man got a dent in his head.
I don't know about punch resistance, bro. I think Wilder has punch resistance.
No, I'm saying I didn't say that he doesn't have punch resistance. I said it took away a lot of his punch resistance. The second fight. Because Wilder don't just hit the canvas and stuff like that, bro. Even the third round, I didn't expect Wilder to hit the canvas. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Maybe I got super high expectations for Wilder.
Maybe you do.
I think so.
His jaw's not made of titanium.
I'm not. See, y'all don't understand. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there could have been somebody taking the same type of shots, and I don't think they would have went down. And I put money on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying maybe that whatever happened, whatever he did with the gloves and how he cheated in the second fight, I think it took something out of my bro. But I still got to give him credit because he was still tired and he was still able to drop him twice and still fight all the way to the 11th round. I'm just saying, imagine if Wilder was as agile in the first fight. Say whatever you wanted. Wilder didn't even touch the canvas in the first fight. Y'all saying this and y'all saying that, but I'm really breaking it down scientifically to y'all.
Look, he was lighter. I haven't said anything yet.
And he wasn't. And look, he was lighter, and he didn't even.
We haven't got a chance to respond, bro. So
he was light. I'm talking about the first compared to this fight. He was still in it, and like I said, I knew it was gonna go late. Everybody was talking about, oh, somebody gonna get knocked out early. Nah, I knew that, and I said that. And it's crazy because I picked the 11th round for Fury to get sparked out.
As did I.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is just crazy. I just feel like if you ask me compared to the first fight, I feel like Wilder looked at as far as like stamina and all around why I felt like he looked at like great in the first fight. He looked at this was a great fight. He still did good, even tired and a little off balance, but you know what I mean? That first fight, bro, he like, what was he, 217?
Yeah. 218.
218.
Come on, bro.
I don't think it was the weight.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ag had his little, Batman theory or whatever we want to call it. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let my brothers. I'm gonna let KG go, then I'm gonna let Jay Stills take us home. I'm gonna say this, man. And like I say, I had a conversation with Blu-ray last night on IG for a brief moment. But Blu-ray said something very, very interesting, and I think this was spot on. I don't think the weight was the problem. I think the conditioning with the weight was the problem. And I said that on the War Report yesterday, the Wake and Bake show. I say, I don't have a problem with the weight, but how will Wilder respond with that weight on him? And will he be able to withhold, you know what I'm saying, with that weight? And that was my biggest concern. And I think Wilder got gas quicker in this third fight. But that I don't think it was the weight. The weight was a part of the problem, but I think it was the conditioning with the weight. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the conditioning with the weight. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's something I think Wilder has to work on that. I think he needs to start doing more road work. I think he needs to start running. I think he needs to put miles in. I think they need to be a part of his program. I think they did a lot of weightlifting, bulking up, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off of what Blu-ray is telling me.
And that referee count is slow as fuck. Andre Ward even pointed that out. That's sad. Nobody from the Fox team pointed that out. Andre Ward pointed that out. He was like, "Yo, those counts were slow though."
Right. But I'm gonna let the brothers cook, man. Act. We kind of been going back and forth on this, man. But go ahead, KG. Give me your thoughts on the situation, bro.
All right. Act was saying some about what would the trainer have done different if I was the trainer. You need to then go speak defense into your fighter because there was not a lot of defense being, you know what I'm saying, done by Deontay Wilder last night. So he wasn't defensively responsible. 2, simplify your instruction. Because like when it was getting deeper into the fight, when you can see Wilder's head down, like when you can see him really going through it, Lee Scott was talking too much, like giving him like too much drawn out instead of more repetitive. He should have been repeating himself instead of giving him paragraphs to try to remember, to try to register. You know what I'm saying? You gotta calm your fighter down. You gotta talk your fighter down. First round, he's supposed to talk him down after that first round because I don't think the weight was an issue. I just think the distribution of where the weight was, he needed some more weight on his legs so he can hold the weight because it was going to get into that damn in positions of that fight that Fury was going to be able to lay on him regardless. He needed the legs to hold him up, not the upper body to be able to press him off because we see he didn't press him off. He needed the legs. Later in the fight, he started utilizing the smart tactic of bending my legs and going to the ground. Go ahead and just go down so I can get the weight off of me. Like I said, he started doing things throughout the fight. If he had did these things earlier, the fight could have played differently. You know what I'm saying? The loads in the beginning, going to the body, beautiful. But at the same time, I don't think they were heavily effective because you see Fury was absorbing them, falling into the ropes, allowing himself to fall into the ropes after he gets punched to absorb these punches. Malik Scott, you know what I'm saying, the master damn, you know what I'm saying, trainer is supposed to calm your fighter down from that point. Don't get away from the damn jabs to the body. Come back to it, but you got to damn space it out. I told our fella, I said, the whole key to boxing is trying to draw your opponent's game plan out. I already knew what damn Fury's game plan was. I knew he was going to compile damn fight 1 and fight 2 together. He's going to box. He's going to damn impose his will when he can. Nothing damn, no clicks and whistles about it. You know what I'm saying? I said Wilder had to do a lot. So he gassed himself based off of nerves. I think nerves damn got him out of there early because it wasn't the weight. I don't think it was the weight at all. I want
to ask you this. I want to ask you this because you hit on something spot on, and I gotta pick your brain right fast.
What's up?
You said defense. Do you think by Fury being a little bit more defensively responsible, he made Wilder miss a lot, and I think that had a lot to do with him gassing as well too, because as many right hands as Wilder landed and he had success, you know what I'm saying, dropping Fury twice in one round, he missed a lot of those shots as well. Do you think that had something to play into the part as to why Wilder got so tired?
Like I said, it was more so the nerves. And Fury did what he said he was going to do. He said, I'm going to make you go back to your old ways. And we seen it. We seen Wilder get to the point that he was looking to rely on that right hand. And I think that's why it came in the 4th round. He was able, and Fury was letting his guard down. So therefore, the damn right hand was finding a home. After Fury got up, like I said, as the way a boxer thinks, he was like, you know what? Don't put myself in position to get hit like that again. Fury got hurt maybe damn about 5 or 6 times throughout that fight. But he wore it well. Like his face, like he didn't show it. Like even like I seen him get hurt and the commentators didn't even call it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yep, Fury I guess got hurt. Because I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, yep. Because like the man has power like from the ancestors, man. Like he can tap you at any damn time. But at the same time, if all that shit ain't set up and planned properly, you get a boxer can damn weather the storm and pretty much damn just stay away from it. And that's what Fury pretty much did to a certain point. So he stayed where he wanted to be. And once Wilder got tired, you can tell Fury wanted to have his way, but he knew the man was still dangerous. The man is damn dangerous from the first bell to the last bell, regardless. Like the man, he could have been falling down, dying, but if a punch was thrown and landed, he would have took you out with him. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much daggone, you know what I'm saying, the gift that Wilder has. And if anybody want to know what the definition of heart is, I can say it was daggone, you know what I'm saying, displayed last night. But at the same time, at certain points in fights, I know people say you go out on your shield and this, that, and the third, but sometimes you got to save yourself from you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, the lasting, you know what I'm saying, effects are going to be after this. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be a level of PTSD developed. You know what I'm saying? So he can come back better, but like I said, I don't like to see certain things go on when it's almost damn inevitable to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So if any damn thing could have been changed, like I said, Malik Scott, like I said, I think he got overwhelmed as the trainer, like in the moment. This moment was like a lot for him also. Because like I said, it got to the point that the game plan or any info almost went out the window, and it just came. It got narrowed down to you got something that you was blessed with something to back this man up off you. You were blessed with something to back this man. That's all you kept hearing. You weren't hearing anything after that. But leading up to that, you never heard him to tell him to be more defensive. You got to get your hands up because this man is able to land this simple 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he just chipped away at him. Like I said, that man, like Deontay Wilder, I don't think his punch resistance is bad. You know what I'm saying? He was just chipped away at. He was broken down. You know what I'm saying? And then it was more so him being fatigued. Because any other man, you know, like I said, any other man wouldn't have dropped him if he had gas in the tank. Fury just stayed the course. Like I said, it was a classic fucking fight on both sides. You know what I'm saying? We want things. We wish things would have been different. We wish them the count would have been a little faster. But at the same time, I wish the daggone ref would have let Wilder back out the fight after he got up, after he damn assessed him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was give and take on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Fury hit him in the back of the head. Wilder hit him in the back of the head. Like I said, so I saw the referee. The referee damn earned his paycheck. Because this motherfucker had to really damn get these big motherfuckers apart. He had to damn constantly use his voice. You said you lost your voice 503. I think the ref probably damn woke up with no voice this morning. You know what I'm saying?
For shit show. Let me ask you this real quick before our fella take us home. Mm-hmm. What rounds do you think Fury was hurt in? Because you said you've seen Fury hurt multiple times, and I think people really need to assess that.
He was hurt in the fourth. No, I think Fury got hurt in the third also.
Mm-hmm.
But he got hurt in the fourth. But the thing about it, when Fury got hurt, he tried to be a man about it and keep coming, thinking that Wilder was going to miss everything else after that. And by that time, his body was already shutting down to go to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can watch his body. Every time damn Wilder hit him, it won't the hard punches, but when you see his body shrink down, Fury damn knees would bend, like his knees would buckle. So third, fourth, I want to say somewhere in the sixth. Damn, I got to go back and rewatch, but I know he got hurt in the 10th. Like anytime damn when they really damn got to it and Wilder realized that he was able to throw an uppercut too, I don't think Wilder knew he had an uppercut.
Spot on. Where was the fucking uppercut?
Like, I don't know. I don't think he knew he had one until like he really damn almost damn knocked Fury's head back one time with one of them. I'm like, what the fuck was that the whole fight? It's like certain shit, like, but the shit, like, but this goes back to what I told y'all like months ago. I said I appreciate the videos that he's putting up and everything like that, but I didn't think that style is gonna come into full fruition into maybe 2 or 3 fights down the line. You know what I'm saying? Because Fury knew to throw shorter punches so he couldn't roll under to throw the body shot, to throw the hooks to the body. So he got off with the straights to the body, but we didn't see a lot of damn rolling hooks to the body because very short in his punches, so he couldn't have anything to roll under.
Okay. Salute to my brother Kenneth Johnson in the super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Always coming through supporting the show. Appreciate you, man. My brother Don Shotta also in the super chat. And I want all fella to cook on this, man. He says, can Wilder recover and improve? Can he still be a champion? I want you to cook on. I want you to cook on that all fella, man, and I want you to cook on what the brothers was talking about. You know, if it's something that you could have changed before the fight, what would it have been with Wilder? And answer the homies super chat. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, though, bro.
Shout out Don Shotta, 24 for that super chat. Most definitely. You know what I mean? But damn, that's a hard question you giving the brother. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna save that for last. You know what I mean? And address what could have been done differently. I'm gonna have to agree with KG and agree with you, 503. A little bit of both. The conditioning needed to be addressed more, but as well as the weight distribution. The upper half looked great, but there needed to have been more attention and more weight. Because as KG was saying, I mean the 280 pounds on you, you know what I mean, can say all on you for 12 rounds. That's gonna wear on your legs, you know what I mean, and not so much on your upper body. So your core needs to be stronger. And yeah, before the fight, more weight distribution should have been going on to the legs. You hear Drew Titan say it all the time. Don't forget your legs. Don't forget your legs, brothers. You know what I mean? And that definitely it showed in that classic fight we saw last night. I felt another thing KG said once again that was right was at times I was like thinking, yeah, I like what Malik Scott was doing in there. Yeah, I mean, from before the fight, he was checking the ring, making sure there's no funny business going on with the ring and such. During the fight, maybe I was, you know what I mean, just overwhelmed by the event myself, but I felt like at times he needed that. Wilder needed that pep talk, that rallying spirit that was in his ear, and that's what I felt Malik Scott was doing. But at the same time, maybe his instructions could have been a little bit more precise and concise. You know what I mean? Because being under duress and being under all that pressure, you need to understand short information. You know what I mean? Comprehend short information. And maybe Malik was talking too much. Maybe he was conversating too much instead of just breaking down short points for Deontay to comprehend. So Deontay wasn't able to apply what Malik Scott was saying, make those adjustments quick enough in the ring. I felt even to go on to continue with the corner, Malik Scott had the hard decision, but he didn't do it. And I agree that this fight should have been stopped. And this will lead me and segue me into Don Shotta's super chat question. Because this fight should have been stopped earlier to save Wilder from the punishment that he incurred. That knockout that we saw last night was brutal. You know what I mean? Entertaining for some, entertaining for a lot, but that type of knockout and that type of war that Wilder was in, the long drawn out fight, this wasn't This was one of the 6-7 round beating, y'all. This was 11 rounds of back and forth action by two heavyweights that are. He's getting punched by a man that's 277. I'm not gonna buy into the subscription that says Fury can't punch. He's a man that's 6'9", that's 280 fucking pounds, and he throws proper punches. His technique is proper, and you're telling me those punches can't damage somebody, can't inflict pain? No, I don't subscribe to that to that idiocy that a man can't punch when he's a boxer and he's that size. But so with that ignorance of thinking that you can just continue to go through that those pillow fists, you allow your fighter to get stretched and knocked out. This could be lasting damage. Ak Reacher alluded to it before with the alleged cheating in the second fight, with the head net, the loss of punch resistance Ak was alluding to. I'm not fully in subscription to Wilder lost punch resistance, but something was done to his mentality. Something was done to his mentality in that second fight, because he came out better in this third fight, but the jabs that he came out with in the earlier rounds, they still look to me like don't hurt me jabs. They weren't assured jabs to the body. So can Wilder recover and improve and still become champion? I'm rooting for Wilder for a speedy recovery. I haven't really been on YouTube this morning to see if he's made a statement, because I think he was rushed to the hospital as such. But this took hella mileage off of his career, people. He put in a lot. He left it all in that ring last night. Will his mentality be the same after suffering and sustaining a beating like he did? He fell out on his shield. Yes, he's a warrior, but we got to remember there's consequences when you fall out on your shield. Will he improve? Yes, there is definitely room for improvement, and there was slight improvements being made. It's just that once again, Tyson Fury was able to counteract that and draw out his game plan and make him revert back into the 1-2 artist. Revert back into the basic Deontay Wilder. So over time, improvements can be made, but can he still be champion? That's where that question becomes hard for me to answer, because what I seen from Tyson Fury last night was highly impressive. He showed the ability to do it all. He showed the ability to get rocked and fool me half the time, because he would get rocked, but his poker face was so good. As KG said, he wore it well and then came back and made adjustments. Wilder, on the other hand, when he got rocked, you could tell what was going on. Legs were all over the place. Recovery time, recuperative time wasn't on par. So this is the attribute that Tyson Fury, this champion, has. In order to be the champion, Deontay Wilder is going to have to improve those attributes.
Yep. I mean, hey man, all fellas, he gave y'all the game, and like I say, that was a great question from Don Shot at 24. I appreciate you, man. And y'all give us some more good questions like that, man. And y'all can super chat them. You know what I'm saying? If I see them, I highlight them. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't super chat, but I appreciate it if y'all do. And this is open dialogue between the usual suspects that we need. If y'all just not tuning in, this is the usual suspect boxing recap. With the usual suspects, like I say, man, we only missing right now is we missing Mahari and Cadillac Red. One half for Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. We got one half for Supreme in here. You know what I'm saying? But we missing the other half. Hopefully my brother, I think he playing football right now. Hopefully he get to pull up and talk his shit. But we do got the Houston Hard Hitters up in here. My brother Matt, Stay Ready Boxing TV, who had a great weekend of fights in the city of Houston, Texas as well. He been doing his thing all weekend. He's in the building with us now too, and I want to get his thoughts on this. But I appreciate my brother Felix Nunez in the super chat. He says once he got dropped early, he went back to headhunting, and you absolutely right. But this is what all fellas said. You got to give credit to Tyson Fury because, and KG said it too, he made Wilder go back to his old ways. You know what I'm saying? Like KG said, boxing is making somebody draw out their game plan. Wilder drew out his game plan from the beginning bell. We knew what Wilder was trying to do. He was trying to be more patient, be more poised, go to the body, don't headhunt, don't 1-2 as much, right? But Fury made the adjustment, and he made Wilder go back to that same 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. So, hey, kudos to Fury, man. But Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. I want to come to you, man. I want you to get your thoughts on this fight. Act Richard posed a question in the panel, and he said if there was anything that you could change in Wilder before this fight, what would it be? And I want to ask you as well, do you think Wilder can recover from this and be a champion again? Go ahead, Stay ready. You on mute, my brother. If you're there. Okay,
I know.
Okay. Go ahead, man. The floor is yours, my brother.
Is it anything? It's a lot I've changed. His legs didn't look good to me none of that fight. When he was going backwards, he was tripping over his legs. He was letting himself get squared up too much, and he never stood on the square really. You know, I did enjoy the very first round, how he was attacking the body. Them shots that he was throwing at Fury body, if he would have kept that the entire fight, that fight would have ended with a body shot. It was one punch that he hit Fury with that straight right to the body, and it sounded off so fucking loud. We was in bombshells watching the fight, and you could hear that shit over everybody, the way it sounded off through the TV. And I'm like, God damn. Fury was even backing up after that shot. And I'm like, if this is what we're going to get this fight, Fury was in trouble. And as soon as he got dropped, he kind of went away from that body attack and he headhunted. And yes, he got those 2 drops, but they wasn't they wasn't knockdowns that where you know your opponent is out of there. Yeah, he hurt Fury a lot, but Fury wasn't out of there. And I can tell by the way Fury was looking. He laid there, let himself get his bearings back, and when he came back, I'm like, fuck. Not gonna lie to you, like I was on the edge of my seat that entire fight. That's one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time. It's going down in history. That's a classic fight. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Wilder lost, but he gave us a classic fight because it was a back and forth. Not gonna lie, I'm being 100% honest with y'all. Only gave Wilder 4 rounds of that fight. It was a great fight though. It was close rounds. Even in that later round, I think it was like round 10 when he got dropped. And Wilder got up and started coming back. If he wouldn't have got dropped, he'd have won that round because he was beating the shit out of Fury, but he got dropped. It was a lot going on in that fight. But like I said, his legs, them legs was terrible in that fight. And then when he put on all that upper body weight that was weighing on his legs, I didn't like the way he put that muscle on. When he took that robe off and I saw his traps, I said, God damn, he did. One thing, all that bench pressing didn't do much for you. Bench pressing is not a natural movement. And I need people to understand that. Yeah, bench pressing look good, but it's not a natural movement. He said he was bench pressing over 350 pounds. Whoever told him wrong. You shouldn't be bench pressing getting ready for a fight. Yeah, you put on chest muscle, but it's not a natural movement. You want fluid movement when it comes to boxing. If you want to increase your strength, bench pressing ain't one of them things. It's a pushing motion. That's it. That's all it is. It's just pushing. So you got somebody that's leaning on you. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you with somebody leaning on you. It's not gonna really help you in the sport of boxing, except to push. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna help you get somebody out for you that's just leaning on you. It's gonna weigh you down because you put on that extra muscle. Your body is taking more oxygen out your blood to fuel your muscles, so you're gonna be tired. And in that fight, it showed he got tired quick. He was tired by the 3rd or 4th round. So was Fury. Fury was tired too because he put on extra weight. Like I didn't like the way he put on that extra weight. If he was gonna put on muscle, that was the wrong way to do it. He should have did more hit training and things like that than to be a weight lifter training. You know, that's the same problem that we had with Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But that's I did not like the muscle that he put on. That's me personally. I did not like it. Anybody else can tell you the same thing. You don't put on muscle as a fighter. You want to be as lean as possible. You know what I'm saying? You want to use your natural, you want more natural and fluid movements. Muscle stops fluid movement. It constricts movement. I'm muscular. I know. Believe me, I know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't wrestling. As far as the fight itself, though, I did enjoy this fight. The champ gave us a great run. And can he come back from this and become champion? I still think he can because I don't give a fuck. He still has that fucking right hand from hell. It's not another heavyweight in boxing that can fuck with him. They say we found his foe. Tyson Fury, that's his. Styles make fights. Everybody has that one fighter they just can't get past. Him as Tyson Fury. For Roy Jones, it was Antonio Tarver. You know what I'm saying? Evander Holyfield, it was Lennox Lewis. Mike Tyson, it was Evander Holyfield. Every fighter has that one fighter they just can't get past. This one was Tyson. This one was Wilder. So, but I'm gonna say I think he still can come back and do it because he's still training and learning new tactics. He got to get away from just straight head hunting and stick with a game plan, though. That's once he stick with that body shot game plan, I think a lot of fighters in trouble. And I was looking for short right hooks and short right uppercuts to the body. I didn't see none of that. When I was watching them training videos, they was looking great, but I didn't see none of what I seen in training actually in this fight. I was really hoping to see that. I think if he keep training this way, I think eventually we will. But until then, I'm gonna keep watching because I'm still gonna root for the champ. I don't give a fuck. and I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all got to see some of the predictions that I posted from fighters like Shock, Jericho, Powwall. I also did a prediction video yesterday, so I will eat my crow on Smoke City, and tomorrow on Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Y'all make sure y'all there, B Squad. Tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to the chat, man. If y'all just not tuning in, man, this is the Usual Suspect boxing recap. Usual Suspect Sundays, man. This is where me and the guys we all come together on Sunday. We recap the fights, man. We give y'all our purest reaction, our opinions, and we talk future, we talk present, we talk good, we talk bad, we talk the truth. Some people ain't gonna like it, ain't gonna agree with it, man. But you have to respect our minds, and this is a Usual Suspect team, man. Like I say, we just got another Usual Suspect added to the motherfucking new mix, my boy. And now we got Supreme Beast Boxing Talk as a whole. My brother Cadillac Red then slid up in here. Mahar Nation, MSP, the last brother missing from the squad. You know what I'm saying? He probably putting that work in on the basketball court, man, getting ready for the Olympics and stuff. Salute to my brother MSP, man. If you're out there listening, man, keep up the great work, man. But I want my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk to join in on the dialogue, man. Cadillac Red, man, I'm gonna come to you, bro. What was your thoughts about the fight, man? Hank Reacher posed a question. He wanted to know, man, if there's anything that you could change, and Wilder, what would it be? And my brother Don Shada had a great question earlier. And y'all go subscribe to the Jab Jamboree, man. I left this link up so everybody can go subscribe to that. He said, can Wilder recover and improve? Can he still be champion? And I'm gonna get to my brother Wookie Wook. We're gonna get to your super chat in a minute, man. That's gonna be our next segue. For our dialogue. We're gonna talk about that, Wookie Wook. I got you, homie. But I want my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk to cook because he just not coming in. You know what I'm saying? So Cadillac Red, man, the floor is yours, my brother.
Shit, man. That joint was a great ass fight last night, man. Ain't no way around it, man. Wilder left out on the shield. You know what I'm saying? Fury did what he had to do. I mean, I don't know, man. This was fireworks, man. This was fireworks back and forth. You know what I'm saying? The whole fight, you was happy 1 minute, and then 2 seconds later, you was worried on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Both sides had a nigga like, oh shit. So, I mean, you can't say that it's not a classic fight. You know what I'm saying? Now to answer Ack's question, if I could change something from Wilder, I want to say attrition and conditioning, man. You know what I'm saying? When you carrying on that new muscle, it's going. I didn't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no problem with it at all. I was just, you're gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be prepared to not get tired, or when you get tired, to have another gear. And I don't think Wilder was prepared for that part. That's the only thing that I could say that I would change. I mean, defensively too, he could have been a little bit more defensively sound, but I mean, I'm realizing like, yo, that's the heavyweight show. It's gonna be cracking going on both sides. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I'm excited that I was able to see the classic, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a classic fight. That's one of them fights from back in the day that they talk about. They'll be able to compare that to them fights to yesteryear, and it'll still be a good fight. I mean, I'm still like, yo, like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm proud of Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He went out on a shield. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury showed that he is the Gypsy King. So you got to respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect him for that. And as far as moving forward, man, you know what I'm saying? We got to see what everybody gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? AJ still got another fight. You know what I'm saying? Usyk want to go undisputed. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that Top Rank and Arum want to see Fury with all the belts. So I mean, you can't get. It's just exciting, man. You know what I'm saying? All these heavyweights, and they tell you one punch could change everything in the heavyweight division. If you didn't believe that, this fight last night definitely show you, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely show you, man. It was definitely a great fight. You know what I'm saying? A classic fight, no doubt. What was the other question?
Can Wilder improve, and can he become a 2-time champion?
Yeah, Wilder can improve. Shit, he improved from the last fight to this fight. It was a hell of an improvement. So I mean, if he won it and he worked for it, I believe he can. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my thing is getting that stamina right. But yeah, man, I think he got it. You know what I'm saying? He still got it in him. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. If he believe it, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that he finished, because I mean, I don't got nobody else in the heavyweight division beating him. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
In the fight that he had with Fury last night, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fury could have lost that. You know what I'm saying? He was on the brink of losing too. So I mean, I don't know, man. I can't. You definitely can't say Wilder finished, because, like I said, man, it's not no other heavyweight that I see in the division that could do what Tyson Fury did. No other heavyweight in the division is gonna stand at 6'9". You know what I'm saying? No other heavyweight in the division is gonna make Wilder the little man. You know
right.
So all those things go into factor too when we talk about everybody else. But I think, like I said, I think Wilder got what it takes to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And regain the title.
Right on. Okay, man. There you have it, man. That's one topic, one hot boxing topic.
503
that we assist.
Because I didn't know, and I was dying to ask. I think I missed Hellenius and Kornacki. I don't know what happened. I was trying to look it up before I got on YouTube.
Ooh, man, we're gonna get to that. That matter of fact, after we talk about what Wookie Wook super chatted, bro, we going to the undercards. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't already spent the whole hour on Wilder Fury. We're gonna address the shit. The steak and potatoes first. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna get to the undercards. And
before you go to the undercards, I got one thing to say real quick. You know who I was watching the fight with?
Q, right?
Yeah, that's what me and him always together watching the fight.
Right.
Q was going for Fury. I'm going for Wilder. Nigga, we was on the edge of our seats, because even Q was like, man, I don't think Fury gonna last another round like this. And I'm over here like, man, Wilder tripping though. Like, I was getting upset, because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm upset. Bro, the last time I actually had a fight that had me on the edge of my seat like that, bro, was Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, my nigga.
Hey, that's a classic too. That's a classic.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, no, I take that back. It was Roy Jones Tall.
Another classic.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't get fights like that no more at all. And for him to give us that fight, bro, it made me realize why I fucking love this sport so fucking much. That fight right there, when I took my hiatus from boxing and showed y'all I was pissed at boxing, that right there, the build up to this fight gave me the love back. I started back making videos, man. I dropped a video yesterday. I ain't made a video on here in I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fight last night gave me the feeling that I did, like I was watching Hearns and Hagler again. You know what I'm saying? It gave me that feeling why I love this fucking sport. This is why I love boxing. That right there is why I love boxing.
Hey, want a good fight do it for you though, bro? That's a nigga fix.
That's all I be wanting. That's all and if the rest of these funk ass fighters get it in their fucking brain and fight each other, my nigga, this is the shit that we love.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. This is fucking it.
Right. I mean, hey man, that's like I say, man, a good fighter do it every time, bro. And like Stay Ready say, man, he watching a fight with an actual boxer in real time. So this dude fights on the biggest platforms. You know what I'm saying? My boy Quentin Randall, you know what I'm saying? He fights on ESPN, fights on Triller. You know what I'm saying? This fight brought it out of people last night. I seen fucking Carlos King Dynamite, you know what I'm saying? Lil Los, he was excited about this shit. Everybody watched this fight last night, bro. We all, even though we fans and we on the blogging side and the media side of this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just exciting as fucking Carlos watching a fight or fucking Quentin Randall and all the homies, man. Everybody was excited about this. So this is what the best fighting the best brings to our sport. You know what I'm saying? It gets everybody going. It gets everybody back interested and excited. And you know what I'm saying? We want to see more of that in our sport. But I want to get to this question that Wookie Wook posed. He said, "Can we talk about the broken hand and what affects it, and what effects it had on the fight, on the overall fight?" That's another great question, my brother. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think it had no effects on the fight. I think Wilder was he was just gassed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was tired. He couldn't keep his pace and his power was still there, but I don't think the right hand had as much pop on it as it did in those earlier rounds. So like when KG was alluding to Fury getting hurt with the uppercut and getting hurt in those later rounds, the punches did not have the same steam and heat on them. Even with Wilder breaking his hand, he still was able to hurt Fury in later spots of that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think Wilder probably broke his hand because he had on the MX Everlast gloves. When you're a puncher like Wilder and you wear puncher's gloves, and Wilder's body has been through a lot in his career, bro, you got to understand Wilder is 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know what I'm saying? He's been through it. You know what I'm saying? He's had his ups and downs with injuries. You know what I'm saying? We know Wilder's been hurt a lot, and he's fucked his right hand up multiple times. So I don't think it really affected him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the brothers feel different about it. But as for me, I don't think it really affected the overall fight, bro. Because Wilder, I mean, he exerted so much energy in those early stages in the fight to where, you know, he was gassed, man, and he went out on his shield the way he wanted to. I'm gonna pass to Ag Richard 45, man. What you got on that, bro? Do you think the broken hand, the right hand being broke, you know what I'm saying, his finger, whatever it was, do you think it had an overall effect on the fight, man? What's your take on that, Ag Richard? You're on mute, champ.
I mean, you can hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it had a slight effect, but nothing significant. I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, we seen Floyd against Emmanuel Augusta, which was a great fight. KOTV when I was a scrap. You know what I'm saying? And he persevered and actually stopped Emmanuel Augusta. Wilder knew what he was getting into once he threw on them MX Everlast. That's what you risk. You had him Cleto Rays and them Grants and them motherfucking MX Everlast gloves on. That's what you risk. He knew that. He talked about it. He said he gonna put on his MX Everlast glove. The reason he used the Power Lock gloves, which has more padding in it, is because he won't break his hands as easy. But with the MX Everlast gloves on, you know what I mean, it's more easier for you to break your hands and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised if he messed up the metacarpals. or something like that on his right hand or something like that. But I don't think it had a significant. I think it was conditioning. Because, like I said, if you look at Wilder in the first fight, he was real agile. 217, 218. That's why I said the high 220. I would have had him at. He just didn't fade to me as easy as he did in the second and the third fight in the first fight. So I don't think it had too much to do with it.
Right. Okay. I see y'all getting a little antsy in the chat, man. My boy John Kramer say Wilder need to retire. I ain't gonna go that far, Big John. I don't know about all that, homie. I don't know about all that, man. Jay Seals, man, I'm gonna come to you, man. We're gonna come to Canada with it. What was your thoughts on the broken hand? Do you think it had an overall effect on the fight? What's your thoughts on that? How do all feel feeling about that, man?
Before I answer that, let me ask. Did he come into the fight with the broken hand and injury?
No.
Okay, so with that being answered, it may have had some influence on the fight, but at the end of the day, that's the gift and the curse of being a powerful puncher. That's the consequences of being a powerful puncher and sometimes delivering your punches incorrectly. When you make impact incorrectly, there's higher chances of you causing harm to yourself instead of your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I think it's a moot point. Breaking your hand within the fight, that's on you, because you're supposed to break the opponent's face or break the opponent's ribs. That's a self-inflicted injury. That's my take on
it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, KG, man. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you over there loading up the gun or something, man. I don't know who making that noise.
Oh, y'all can hear that?
Yeah, nigga, you ain't on mute.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. But I'm over here playing with my 1911, man.
Okay. I say, man, it doesn't sound like a nigga loading a gun up or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is that
KG,
noise?
what a coincidence. I'm over here cleaning mine.
Okay. Goddamn me. Same question though, man. I'm gonna ask you, bro. One half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. I want to ask you, bro. What do you think the broken hand had an overall effect on the fight? How do you feel about that?
It all depends on when he broke it. Because if he broke it early in the fight, then I can see it being a hindrance. But at the same time, the determination, behind Deontay Wilder made him continue to throw that right hand. You know what I'm saying? So so I don't assume it happened early, because like I said, he was getting off, you know what I'm saying, in pockets early in the fight. So if this happened later in the fight, I don't think it would have had too much of an effect, because by that time he had to be in position to put punches together to hurt Fury or to set up that right hand by that time. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, he wasn't in position to like actually set up any punches. He was just, in survival mode, looking to find, to land his eraser at that, at certain points. It wasn't, so I don't think, and then even then he was still throwing it. You know what I'm saying? So when they brought it up during the fight, and then they said they asked the corner, I know the corner is supposed to say nothing's wrong, you know what I'm saying? But the way they instantly, responded, no, nothing's wrong with his hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, well, shit, then he must be good. And then I noticed throughout his past fights, Deontay Wilder holds his wrists, holds his hands like that, when he's plodding forward anyway. So they pointed that out to say something was wrong. I was like, no, I see him do that in almost every fight. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of power punchers do that. They're pulling their gloves back. They're pulling at their wrist to pull their gloves back. You know what I'm saying? So they can go and get to the shits. You know what I'm saying? But it might have been the change of the gloves, because me and Ack was talking about it, and Ack was saying he wouldn't even want to see me in Everlast MX gloves. You know what I'm saying? And I like Cleo Reyes, and I think because I wrap my hands a certain way, I've never hurt my hands when, you know what I'm saying, wearing those punchers gloves. Lennox Lewis said something to the effect of, why doesn't Deontay Wilder have a favorite pair of gloves he wears anyway? Why does he not have a set of puncher's gloves that he likes to wear anyway? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many daggone puncher's gloves out here. You can go through and test them out to see, you know what I'm saying, where you feel great. Like me, I don't like rival gloves. I like how they look. I don't like how they feel. I like winning gloves. You know what I'm saying? And I like them, and I like my damn Play-Doh gloves. You know what I'm saying? And then it depends on the damn the Everlast gloves. It depends on the Everlast gloves. But I really don't even look at the brands on Everlast. I just put them on and say, oh, I don't like how these feel, and I take them off. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on what your hand feels like in these gloves, and, you know what I'm saying, throwing proper punches. Because you know what I'm saying, people hurt themselves every damn day throwing the wrong punch. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder's done it so many times in his career. That's why I think, you know what I'm saying, that's another point that this shit wasn't, you know what I'm saying, a factor in the fight, because he's done it so many times. He knows what the shit feels like. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, yeah.
Okay. Salute to my brother Kenny Johnson in the super chat. He say, do you think a classic fight like last night takes something out of Fury, even though he was the winner? For me, I think both fighters got something took out of them last night. I think Fury just had the willpower to stand the test of time, being last night. Now, do I think Fury will we see that version of Tyson Fury moving forward? Him being a power puncher and coming forward with that crunk style? I think so.
When necessary.
You know what I'm saying? When necessary. But he fought Deontay Wilder like that, man, because Fury wanted to prove not only to himself, but to the people that he can punch with the puncher. You know what I'm saying? And he used his boxing and his size, I think a combination of both to gas Deontay Wilder out. And it worked to his advantage, because he was able to knock Deontay Wilder smooth the fuck out in this third fight. So I think it definitely took some out of Fury, but he definitely has the willpower to stand the test of time, and to prove otherwise. Like I say, I think Fury is the king right now. He's the king of the heavyweight division. He needs to fight Dillian White. I think that'll be a big fight in the UK and in Europe. I think he needs to fight the Anthony Joshua Usyk winner as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We shall motherfucking me see. You know what comes next with that. My brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's going down with the MSP, man? Give me your thoughts on the fight, man. How you felt about the fight last night, bro?
Hey, what's going on, brothers? How y'all doing this morning, man?
We good, man. How you felt about the fight last night, man?
It was a great fight. You know, it's reminded me a lot of Holyfield Bowe 2 or 3. It was that kind of level of fight, man. And it was a classic fight, you know what I'm saying? And but really what frustrated me about that fight last night is that, and I'm sure you guys probably hit it up on this anyway, but I'll say it, but Wilder did not commit to that body attack after the first round. And when he got basically knocked down in the third, It was like
Yeah.
Wilder got into panic mode
Mhm.
and just basically was relying too much on that right hand. And I feared about this heading into the fight, that if he did not commit to that body, game plan, what was he going to do? And he fell right back to the same old tendencies, was just basically swinging for the fences and trying to go for that right hand. And the other thing that really disturbed me is that during the fight, Wilder did a lot of, running towards Fury's strong side with just that right hand. And in boxing 101, you never ever run towards the opposite's strong side, which is a right or a left hand. And he kept doing that. And I knew at some point if Wilder, missed, that Fury was going to catch him coming in, and he eventually did that. So, at the end of the day, man, Wilder fought bravely. He showed the horrible warrior, and he has nothing to be ashamed of. And also another thing, but there's people that keep saying that Wilder's a bum and all that. Okay, those 2 losses he had on his record was against Tyson Fury. All right, talk to me what AJ has been able to do in his losses. He's never been able to show that he's able to bounce. So he's lost to an undersized Usyk and in the last minute replacement in Andy Ruiz. Okay, and I'll tell you this: if people are saying that Usyk could beat Fury, you're badly mistaken. Fury is bigger than Usyk, and more importantly, he's taller than Usyk. Usyk will get destroyed within 8 rounds, based on the size, the weight, and also the boxing level ability too. And even AJ can't beat Fury. At this point right now, Fury is the best heavyweight in the world right now. He proved it last night. And all the stuff that's been on him, he basically closed the criticism on that, what he did last night. But salute to both warriors. They fought to the brink, and they gave everything they had. And both of these guys are going to be in the Hall of Fame, and this is going to be a trilogy that's going to be talked about for years to come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Joe Jack coming through, showing major love in the super chat, man. He said, salute to the panel. He said, I believe the biggest factor in the loss yesterday was based off Fury's childhood training and Wilder's late start to boxing. Wilder showed true heart, and he said Wilder showed true heart, belief, and work ethic. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was on Wookie Wook Instagram. We was live before the show, and I told Wookie this. I said, "Listen, bro. To me, it's like this. I look at Wilder and AJ as one and the same in the aspect of them being late starters in the sport and having ultra mega success in the sport. Okay, Wilder started. He was 18, 19 years old, coming off a beer truck, trying to get extra money to pay for his daughter's medical procedures. Okay, that's the reason why Wilder started boxing. Okay, he was always an athletic guy, played football and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Had kids early, had to get a job. You know what I'm saying? His daughter had, you know what I'm saying, spinal bifida and all that. So he had to try to find a way to make extra money. Anthony Joshua was an athletic guy in the UK, was a soccer player, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Walked inside the gym, started boxing, okay? Both these dudes started late. The only difference in between AJ and Wilder, when you break down their skill set, is that Wilder is a little bit more athletic, you know what I'm saying? He's a little bit more faster in hand speed, and he's stronger and more powerful than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has a good base. He's fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? He has a nice technique, but he's not going to outbox a pure boxer like fucking Usyk or Tyson Fury or Luis Ortiz or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But people got to understand something about Tyson Fury, okay? Tyson Fury has been boxing since he was a baby. Tyson Fury comes from a boxing family. His father was a boxer. His uncle was a boxer. His grandfather was a boxer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He has boxing in his bloodline like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. was born into boxing. His daddy was a boxer. When you have guys that's born into boxing, that's been boxing since they was fucking babies, dudes like Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr., Lomachenko, all these guys that's been boxing since they was kids, they're going to have a skill set advantage over you because they boxed from a baby to a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just period. The skill set is you can't compare the two. So that's what we dealing with when we talking about Tyson Fury and Wilder. We got one guy that's been boxing since he was a baby, and we got one and Wilder. Shit, he started boxing when he was motherfucking 19 years old. He was a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Stay ready. I want to come to you, my brother. Do you think the broken hand was a problem? And did it have an overall effect on the fight?
This ain't the first time Wilder broke his hand in a fight, and it won't be the last. Wilder's broken his hand multiple times and still come back and get the knockout because of the type of fighter he is. He's one of those fighters that fight through pain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see it. And like KG said, one thing that I did notice was that the referee, that the commentary kept talking about he's grabbing at his hand. He's done that every single fight. I've noticed that every single fight. That's just something that he's done. Like KG said, power punchers do it because they're pulling their gloves back. That wasn't nothing. I didn't notice a broken hand, but he did start taking when his shots didn't have as much power on it as they originally did in the beginning. I will say that. But did it have an effect? Maybe. It's real hard to say. It's hard to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. To answer your question, John Kramer, do you think it should be two heavyweight divisions, super and regular? They already have two heavyweight divisions. They got the Bridgerweight division in boxing. To be me personally, I don't care too much for the Bridgerweight division. It would be dope to have two heavyweight divisions. You know what I'm saying? You can have like a from 200 to 220, and you know what I'm saying, and 201 to 220, 230, something like that, and 230 and up. So 300 pounds. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? So you can stop having so big of a weight difference and size difference in these fighters like Tyson Fury. But the only thing about that is that it won't be as intriguing because you won't have a lot of guys fighting in those heavier weight divisions. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the problem lies, because heavyweight is already a top heavy division with only like, you know what I'm saying, 5 top guys at best. So that's my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Just to answer your question, because I see you keep asking. You know what I'm saying? I want my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk to Cook. I want to ask you, Red, how do you feel about two heavyweight divisions? Do you think it should be two heavyweight divisions or it should stay how it is? What's your thoughts on that, man?
I'm kind of cool with it how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, for the reason that you just said. Shit is already top heavy. If you have one of those two divisions is going to turn into the cruiserweight, and the cruiserweight don't really know about. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue right there. It's only like two cruiserweight champs that I hear niggas really talk about. And that'll happen to the Bridgerweight if you separate the division. I like it where it's at. You got to earn it, man. You just gonna have to go get it. I seen. Didn't Tony Bellew beat the big 7-foot dude? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So those things happen. You just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, get it right and beat him. So I like it how it is. I'm not a big fan of that Bridgerweight. You know what I'm saying? Not at all.
Right. I agree wholeheartedly with you, my brother. I agree wholeheartedly. So let's move on. Because we got to get to these undercards. We already a $1:30 into the show. I want to try to keep it under. I don't want to go too far into 2 hours because we got football Sunday football coming. I still have not watched BMF. So be on the lookout, man. We definitely gonna get y'all the BMF episode 3 recap coming real soon. I still haven't watched BMF. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta watch that ASAP. So let's talk about these undercards, man. Last night, man, we had some great undercard fights. I'm gonna try to do all the fights in one and one take. So the co-main event, man, Efe Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez, man. Frank Sanchez dominated Efe Ajagba, outboxed him, made him look, avaricious. You know what I'm saying? Dropped him, hurt him. Robert Helenius Kornacki, goddamn me. I mean, like we said, man, Helenius just thrashed Kornacki. I didn't like how Kornacki went out, man. He got disqualified, a bunch of low blows. You know what I'm saying? And the ref was on his ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So Helenius got a good win. I'm gonna be funky with y'all. I wouldn't mind seeing Helenius versus Deontay Wilder. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I wouldn't mind seeing Helenius versus Andy Ruiz. I think Helenius deserved a big payday. He beat Adam Kornacki twice, and he beat him more convincingly in his second fight, if you ask me. I think Adam Kornacki was looking for a way out. So salute to Robert Helenius for that. Big Baby Anderson stopped the old boy in 2 rounds. The Russian kid. I think Big Baby Anderson is the future of American heavyweight boxing. I think Big Baby Anderson will be a champion one day. I'm ready to see Big Baby step up in competition. Point blank, period. Edgar Berlanga, he was in a tough fight against an Argentinian cat. Got dropped. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga got dropped, y'all, but he was able to, to get up and get the win. And the upset of the night, man. J-Rock lost. J-Rock got his motherfucking ass beat by the Spanish kid. Look at Cadillac Red. Yeah, you want to talk shit about that.
The Russian Mexican.
The Russian Mexican. Yeah. Yeah, man. My boy J-Rock, man. You blew it, kid. You blew it. You know what I'm saying? And also, man, shouts out to the motherfucking UK on the zone. If y'all did not watch that fight last night, man, Anthony Fowler, Liam Smith, man, fucking Liam Smith beat Anthony Fowler, and my boy Ted Cheeseman. Ted Cheeseman got beat.
Got knocked out. That was a good fight. Yo, homeboy, yo. It's a dog world, 503, you heard? It's a dog world.
Hey, I want you to cook, man. Give me your thoughts on all the undercard fights last night, man. We gonna talk about the undercards in one spin and one take, man. So give me your thoughts on the undercards, man. Every undercard that you saw, you know what I'm saying? I know you didn't get a chance to see Kornacki and Helenius, but it was pretty much the same thing. Kornacki was getting his ass beat, getting his face smashed in. He started low blowing. The referee took a point away. He kept warning his ass.
I told you I missed that one. Then I picked right. Yeah, but I missed that.
Yeah. So go ahead, my boy, cook.
All right. So the only one I can't really speak on is the Helenius and Kornacki fight. I don't know if I dozed off or if I was getting food, but they tell me that Helenius handled him. I'm gonna try to look for it somehow. Somebody gotta get me that fight. I need to see how it happened. So salute to Helenius for that, the Nordic Nightmare. What else? What else fight I'm thinking about? As far as Cheeseman, One Eye Willie. Damn, man, that shit was a war, but he got clipped like a ticket holder, and he fell out, man. He was gone. He went to the box. He went to boxers heaven. He came back, but he chilled with Sugar Ray Robinson, Ali, Dundee, all the boys, Cosell, all of them for a second. Then they pushed him back to the real world. But salute to them brothers. That was also a good fight. Am I missing anybody else? 503. Who else? Who else I'm missing?
You got your Brooklyn boy Berlanga. You got J.
Oh yeah, Berlanga. Oh man,
lost.
Man.
Baby Anderson. You know what I'm saying? F.A. Jabba and your Cuban brother.
Oh yeah. I ain't going for a 503. My fault. You had to hold that L, champ. My man Jay Electronica came through, but I'm gonna talk about that last. Oh, fucking Jared Big Baby Anderson, he handled business. I agree with 503. You got to step it up now. Now it's like title contingency, contender status. You might as well. It's opened up now.
Mm-hmm.
Heavyweight Division 2 opened up now. Edgar Berlanga. Damn, bro. That's why I'm not at all. Like, I'm not crazy. I like Edgar Berlanga, but if you notice, I'm not crazy about him. I'm not too crazy about him. Salute to him. I think that he could be a star, but he's definitely beatable. I don't like it when people look at, even if you're not a hot prospect and you just talked about in the culture and you a boxer like that. I don't care if you're young, old, mid, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't like seeing you look vulnerable that early. I don't like seeing nobody look vulnerable that early. See, Wilder is different. This was like 40-something fights.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So basically, he did what he was supposed to do against the lower level guys, but when he stepped up to the best, he had a little resistance, and we already seeing resistance from Berlanga.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I get you. Okay. Okay.
So I'm just worried about him a little bit. Get out of them clubs.
Go ahead, man. Give it to us, man. What about J-Rock?
Oh, J-Rock, man, I ain't gonna front shit. Motherfuckers want to say Wilder need to retire. He need to retire.
What?
On Philly.
Damn, son.
He wasn't even looking like a Philly fighter. Like, I expect Philly fighters to be mentally strong. Period. More than Texas, more than New York, more than all these other states to where they always say it's a fighting city. Oh, because of Rocky. Like, come on, bro.
This nigga act an asshole, man. It's in the water, you heard? It's in the water.
I ain't even gonna be like that because I got Philly cousins. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna do that because of my grandpops. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Against a guy like that.
He a West Philly nigga, man. He ain't North Philly, man. You know what I'm saying?
Don't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, they sound the same. You fucking heard Breadman in the corner. Keep getting him like that, Jules. You're going to take his head off. You know what I mean? In that Philly accent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you're going to knock his head right off.
Hey, Breadman told that nigga one time, you got to be an animal in there, right?
Yo, bro. Look.
Oh man,
I like J-Rock as a person, like outside the ring and all of that, but I don't know what's going on psychologically. He seems like one of them fighters that got the tools, but just like it's a psychological, chemical imbalance going on in there somehow. Like it's not translating in the ring no more, and it might be a little post-traumatic stress You know what I mean? Because of what happened to him when he defended the title in Philly against Jason Rosario.
Yeah, man. Jason Rosario took his soul. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? He was able to come back after Charlo, but
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, man. You know,
and then the grand finale. I'm sorry, 503, man.
Yeah, man. Go and give it
You know
to
what
me,
I'm
man.
saying?
Give me my crow.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 503. You always be like, oh, you ain't gonna go with your Cubano brother? Well, I went with him this time, and I was going with him even when the fight was made. You can't front. So out of everybody, you got to give me double flowers when it comes to this one. You gotta give me double flags. You know how y'all be doing that for steals when he be picking somebody in the beginning and all of that. I need that same energy because I straight rocked out with my slime. You know what I mean? I gotta give Frank Sanchez credit. Like he really boxed beautifully, even when it looked like he went down, which it should have been a knockdown. Even though it wouldn't have made a difference because he still dominated. Then he dropped him later. I would rather drop the person later, if you ask me, especially if I was winning them rounds after it looked like I got dropped, but they ain't even counted. But that should have been counted. As far as what's the name's knockdown, and then he was getting beat up so bad that they was trying to say when Frank K dropped FA that he should have been disqualified because he took a knee after the first punch. Nah, he was doing it in the motion. I don't think he was doing that on purpose.
Right.
Because he wasn't doing nothing dirty throughout the. You gotta know when some fighter's intent is dirty because they kind of like start doing stuff even in the beginning.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what happened to Ack? He froze up.
Oh.
He froze up, y'all. Ack froze up. He got caught up in the rapture, man. He got caught up in the rapture. Ack, whenever you come back, champ, you know what I'm saying? We rocking with you, man. But this right here for you, Ack. This right here for you, baby.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told.
Yeah, that's for my brother Ack Reacher right there, because he definitely told me, and I ain't want to listen. Okay, Cadillac Red, man, I'm gonna let you cook on this, man. What's your thoughts on the undercards, man? You know what I'm saying? How you feel, man? Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Ack, you back? Because you got caught up in the rapture, my boy.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on. I was talking, but they did me like they be doing my bro Matt. Yeah.
Okay, no. Cadillac Red had a question for you. Go ahead, Red.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Red. Ask your question.
You said that the punch wasn't intentional, and you could definitely see that it wasn't intentional. Was Roy Jones' punch against Montel Griffin intentional?
I don't think it was intentional either. I think that he was. I don't think, and we could go even further back than that. Before I was even alive in 503 and shit in Mahari, we go to Terry Norris. You know what I mean? A couple of his. I just think that he was he was so into the fight, and he always gave you maximum effort. Like, I'm surprised that shit ain't happened to Sean Porter yet, because he one of them type of dudes. So I don't think that it was intentional at all, because I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I dislocated this heavyweight's jaw, this shit wasn't intentional. It's my bro Rashawn. Like, we was in the clinch. The coach said break. I took a half step back on some Baltimore shit, and I threw the straight right head on some Wilder shit. It was a resolute right head too, and it caught him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't be knowing.
Said resolute. I love that.
I was reading Beowulf. Steels. You know I'm coach. Yeah. So yeah. You know, sometimes you just in emotion like that, and I don't think Frank K was trying to do that because, like I said, even when he was boxing him in the beginning, it wasn't no intent. He actually caught him a few times. FA just looked like he was just there. Red, did you pick? Who did you pick, Red? Out of everybody, I don't remember who you picked.
Don't be disrespectful. I picked motherfucking I picked the Juice Crew, Dirty Sanchez, like my nigga King.
He said don't be disrespectful. He said no, I picked the Juice Crew.
Yeah,
I like that name.
Juice Crew, nigga.
That's a dope name.
Juice Crew, nigga.
I know you did, but it's the way I remember you did, but it's just the way you told this nigga don't be disrespectful like a nigga supposed to remember that shit. Nigga, this is Frank Sanchez.
Nah, he know that Frank and the Juice Crew. I'm not going against the Juice Crew.
Frank got to be the oldest 29-year-old I know.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, he ain't 20. I thought he was like 28, right?
That nigga 29.
Oh, okay. He look older than that.
Yeah, man. I thought that nigga was like 35.
I thought that nigga was 56.
That nigga Frank Sanchez aged like a plantain.
Nah. KG killed me. He called them J Electronica. I'm done. I'm done.
That nigga got wrinkles, a receding hairline, and a bald spot. And he 29.
Yeah, boy.
He had a rough life.
I think he had. I think I saw liver spots too.
Look, KG took it out my mouth in my Raekwon voice. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
Yo, y'all idiots, bro. Y'all dope. He said he the youngest. He the youngest. First he the youngest, but he didn't look old.
I said he's the oldest 28-year-old I know.
But did he look actually old in the fight, y'all?
Fuck no.
Okay.
To be honest with you, FA looked like he was standing in cement.
Okay.
I knew the boxing guys were
Hey, 503, you mind if I go back to that J-Rock fight?
Oh.
Okay, well, listen. This is how we're gonna do it. I want you to give me your breakdown. Stay ready of the undercard fights that you want to talk about. Then I'm gonna let my brother Supreme Beast Boxer talk go. So go ahead, my brother.
So look, I was rooting for J-Rock because I love a good comeback story. Like I love it. I always root for a fighter after they go down, get knocked out, to come back. Especially fighters like J-Rock, because I know what he's fighting for. I seen what he's put his body through. Even for him to fight through Ramadan and to become junior middleweight champion of the world, like that was amazing. So I'm like, after that Jason Rosario fight, I'm looking forward to him coming back. But after the fight last night, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he's just a journeyman at this point. I don't even think he's a gatekeeper. And I don't even want to say that he needs to retire. I'm not going to say he needs to retire, but at this point, you just a step up fight for a lot of these fighters because nobody knew who the fuck that Russian Mexican was. Nobody. Like a nigga ain't never in their life heard a Mexican with a Russian name.
Vladimir Hernandez.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say he needs to retire, but I'm gonna say he needs to really consider his career and the projection he is. It might be, to be honest with you, it might be time to move up because 154 is stacked. It might be time to go and move up and to start building yourself at the middleweight career, middleweight weight class. And speaking on Robert Hines, I got a problem with the way he fought that fight, and I'm gonna tell you why. I picked Robert to knock him out, but Robert started playing with this nigga. Y'all know I hate motherfuckers that admire shots and shit like that. This motherfucker punched him, got him hurt, and just stopped punching and look at him like, nigga, come on, fight back. Like this nigga was doing this shit the whole fight, and I'm thinking to myself, man, if you don't take this fat motherfucker out, he don't even belong in heavyweight contention. Knock this nigga out. Quit playing with your food. This nigga, I was closed after the first round. Y'all know he don't belong in this fight. This motherfucker started throwing nut shots. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? See, this nigga throwing nut shots because he want them to disqualify him. Y'all can tell he wanted to be disqualified.
Yeah, he was looking for a way out.
Yeah, he was looking for a way out. Adam Kawanaki is a fucking quitter. I don't even want to hear this nigga name no more.
Right. Go fight Luis Ortiz, nigga.
No, fuck that. He don't deserve that fight.
You know what I'm saying? I just want Luis Ortiz to whoop his ass.
Go fight Philip Hrgovic. That's who you go fight. Go fight one of them. No, he don't deserve that fight. He don't deserve a money fight at all. Go fight one of them.
Yeah, Mac is right. He don't deserve a money fight.
Nigga, go fight Coffey. Go fight Michael Coffey. You don't deserve none of these big fights no more. Fuck.
What you thought about Big Baby Anderson?
A fucking monster, like I told y'all. He is the next big thing in heavyweight. This is, we was talking about the amateur career of Tyson Fury. When the last time you seen a heavyweight fighter that's black have an amateur career? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield was the last American black fighters that had an extensive amateur childhood background.
A boxer, yeah.
Boxer. You don't get that too much no more. Jared Big Baby Anderson has that, and he can come in and he's really that talented and good defensively. He's defensively responsible. He's offensively amazing, and he has power to knock your motherfucking ass out. The boy is skillful, and when I tell y'all how talented this man is, like I'm literally telling y'all, I've watched this man, and like I'm right here ringside watching this man in sparring fight veteran heavyweights, beating their ass and telling them what they doing wrong. You don't get that from somebody that's 21 years old just starting to be a pro. Like this boy is gonna be something serious, and I swear to God, I don't think there's nobody in the heavyweight division that's gonna beat him. Nobody. And I put my stamp on it. Stay ready. Stamp on it. Edgar Berlanga, he done.
What? Wow.
Yo, I'm getting off. Yo, this motherfucker said
like that.
Berlanga, he done. He just summed it up like
that. That nigga said party done. God damn.
Word.
Man.
Zip, not done.
Wow, y'all niggas is disrespectful. I don't know.
He ain't even fight a title eliminator yet, and you say at least let him. Nah, we ain't doing that. Let him fight a title eliminator. Then say that. I ain't gonna fret. He coming at Benavidez though. I don't know why though.
Oh man,
I don't know why he went. I don't know why he want that brand because the fight. I don't know.
He better leave that Mexican alone. You know what I'm saying about? I don't know what happened to Stay Ready. Hopefully he come back up in here to finish his bold statement. You know what I'm saying? He say my boy Edgar Berlanga is done. Woo! Okay, hold on. There you go. He back.
Man, this bitch kicked me out. They y'all nigga StreamYard, y'all sucking Edgar Berlanga dick. God damn.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. But finish up, man. Finish up. You say EB
but
done,
look,
man. You know what I'm saying?
But look, I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now, if he go in there with any of these top fighters, nigga, if he go in there with Ronald Ellis, if he go in there with Aguilar, if he go in there with David Lemieux, if he go in there with Billy Joe Saunders, if he go in there with Kevin Smith, if he go in there with George Grove, if he go in there with any of these top 168 pounders, he gonna fuck around and get stopped. And that's not even top. That's just ranked fighters. He gonna fuck around and get stopped. I don't know what the fuck he needs to do about his conditioning. That's number one. He got to correct that. The motherfucker's gassed after the 5th round.
What about David Morrell Jr., the Cuban?
I don't know.
What about your boy? He say he say he wants your boy, your favorite fighter, Benavidez.
Go in there and get it. Benavidez gonna fuck his ass up. But you know what's funny? Benavidez never sent Edgar Berlanga an offer. They turned that bitch down.
Okay.
They turned that bitch down.
He need to.
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't
want to
need
see him
those
fight David
problems
Morrell
right
Jr. I want to see him fight David Morrell Jr. That's what I want to see him fight.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would love to see that fight.
Yeah, man. I think David Morrell whoop his ass. That's Puerto Rican versus Cuba. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good fight. All him versus Benavidez would be a good fight.
Yeah, Benavidez. You know what? I didn't know. I just found out this weekend that Benavidez was half Ecuadorian.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. He half Ecuadorian?
Yeah, he may half Mexican, half Ecuadorian.
Oh wow. Okay. I like that, man.
He need to use that against Canelo and tell him that you're not fighting the way. You're not fighting the Mexican. You fighting the Ecuadorian, bitch. Come fight me.
Right on. I like that. Hey, that's a good sales pitch, goddamn me. So how did you let's wrap it up, big bro. How did you feel about the Frank Sanchez FA jobber, man? Cause I was we the only two niggas that picked FA, or did you pick Sanchez?
Yep. I picked FA because I ride with Houston.
Right. Okay.
Y'all know I'm not going against Houston. I can't do it. I just can't. It's hard. It's even though I don't want. I'll go against somebody in Texas like like Omar Figueroa before I go against Houston. I'm not going against Houston. Even if I don't like the bastard, and y'all know how I feel. But I did pick FA in this fight. Like I said, FA was standing in cement, man. He didn't look good. Like he had good moments in the earlier rounds, like the first 2 rounds. I gave it to him. After that, he lost every round. He really wasn't doing enough to keep, you know what I'm saying, to control the fight. Frank Sanchez controlled that whole fight. You know, so it's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you niggas something. Frank Sanchez never be Luis Ortiz. Never. That's all I wanted to say.
Never say never, 503.
Okay.
Never say never, 503, like the James Bond movie.
I'm telling you, when he fight Big Baby Anderson, he's gonna lose. I'm willing to bet any one of you niggas. Let's see where you Cuban. How much you sympathize for Cubans then. You heard, young at? I'm gonna be looking for you, Scrap. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be looking for you, Scrap. What
Never say never. That's all I'm saying. Never say
never.
never.
I'm riding through Harlem. You know what I'm saying? I be in New York. This nigga don't live here. I'm gonna be looking for you.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there Dolly too.
You know what I'm saying? So all you new and approved Frank Sanchez fans have that same energy when he fight Big Baby. Okay?
Hey, I put it like this. I'm riding with Big Baby, and I'm putting money on that one. I ain't shit.
Yeah.
This nigga he will not lose, and he's more than athleticism. He actually is the skillful fighter. If athleticism leave him, he still will beat motherfuckers' ass because the motherfuckers got talent, skill wise.
Yes, sir. Okay, man. I want Supreme Beast Boxing Talk to cook on this because I want to hear what he got to say about J-Rock. Now, if y'all don't know, I've been fucking with Supreme Beast Boxing Talk for a long time about the J-Rock situation and Jared Hurd. I've been trolling my mans. So, what was your thoughts on these undercard fights, man? But I gotta hear what you gotta say about J-Rock, man. You know what I'm saying? Could you give us your thoughts on that Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Mr. Cadillac Red, sir? You on mute, Cadillac.
My bad. Okay, so the early fights. I'm gonna start with the early fights. Now, if I'm looking at this correctly, I didn't see the fight, the whole card. The chick Shannon Courtney, the one that beat Titties, she lost.
Woof.
Yeah, she got her ass whooped. Yeah, she did.
She got her ass whooped like that?
Mm-hmm.
Can Titties beat the girl that beat her up?
It'd be a good fight.
Yeah, I need to see that. Okay. The Liam Smith joint, I ain't catch that at all. You know what I'm saying? Ted Cheeseman and the whole boy Troy. God damn, these
That was a
niggas
good fight.
going down. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even gonna look it up. I called 503. Salute to 503.
Did you say Ted Cheeseman lost?
Yeah.
Look, yeah, he lost.
Good
Look,
shit. I got
look,
my money.
He lost.
look.
I got
His
my.
ass
I
knocked
picked
out.
him to lose.
Look.
Hold on, let me go look at my Bovada page. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I called 503 to tell him about the Oklahoma-Texas game. And that nigga said, nah, I ain't watching that game. Fuck them. Nigga, this Ted Cheeseman fight is the truth. So instantly when I got off the phone with him, I pulled it up. And I'm like, oh shit, they banging. They is really getting it. And then the homie Troy hit Cheeseman. You know how when you fold cheese up like a slice of cheese, how that bitch break at the fold point? I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it was still a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, man, I salute Cheeseman for going out like that because he went out swinging. Like, fuck that. You had to drop me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Troy caught him good, boy. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Salute to him for that. Then the prelims and shit came on. You know what I'm saying? The first fight I seen was I'm looking at this joke like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I watched the first 3 rounds of the fight. I ain't even gonna lie because it was my grandma's birthday. You know what I'm saying? We had my mama crib and they got like this little family feud game. So we was playing, like I watched the first couple rounds. I seen J-Rock landing the right. I was like, oh shit, this gonna be he good. You know what I'm saying? And then they started playing Family Feud. We doing that shit, having fun with that shit. I look up and all I could see from the TV from where I was sitting at is the punch count numbers. And I was like, hold on. They don't look that right. But just because you win in punch count numbers don't mean you win the rounds. So I continue to play, you know what I'm saying, Family Feud. And in the middle of me having to answer a question, I seen my homeboy Vladimir. Vladimir raised his hand like, I said, oh, this nigga lost. Hell no, man. I don't understand that shit. I understand that shit. But I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? This was a fight set up for you to come back and win. You know what I'm saying? Easy. It was like a setup fight with on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of eyes on you and all that extra shit. And this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what you do. That like this is not, I mean, I don't know what this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just it had me laughing. You know what I'm saying? It had me laughing, and I was laughing because I was like, I want all these niggas, especially niggas that like to troll me, to have that good motherfucking herd energy for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. As far as J-Rock being finished, I don't think he finished. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably got like one more good fight, maybe at 60. You know what I'm saying? And if he win that, then he should keep going. And if he lose, then you know what I'm saying, it's over. And I think the fight at 60 should be that motherfucking get back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have on that. The next joint I seen was the Berlanga joint. I didn't see too much of the Berlanga neither. I seen, you know what I'm saying, Berlanga tagging him. I looked away, you know what I'm saying? And then when I looked back, this nigga eye was closed. I said, damn, Berlanga beating the shit out this nigga. Then he got caught. You know what I'm saying? With a flash knockdown. And the first thing I think about, he hit him like Erickson Lubin. Like, shit, you got to defend yourself from those type of hits, player. You know what I'm saying? It can happen to you. I ain't going to go as far as stay ready and say he finished. But you better get started. You know what I'm saying? You better get started on some shit before you will be finished. I can say that. The next fight was Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Big Baby dominated that dude on the first fight of the pay-per-view. But I think, you know what I'm saying, that dude had been out for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't at the level of a Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao looked, you know what I'm saying, fucked up coming back after 2 years. So he really looked bad, but Big Baby demolished him real good. So, you know, but we was expecting him to do that anyway, even if he would have been coming off a knockout in this last fight, I think he would have still got dominated the same way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Baby for that. After that was who fought after that? Oh, Helenius and Kaunaki. To me, this was the best fight on the whole card. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what type of violence I like. You know what I'm saying? This is the best type of violence I like. You know what I'm saying? That good old white, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I liked it that. You know what I'm saying? During the fight, though, Helenius was beaten. I agree with stay ready, you know what I'm saying? Playing with his food, but I think somebody told Helenius don't finish the fight early. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be too much talking between the Wilder shit. Because you know, usually with these pay-per-views, it be a motherfucking some little niggas fighting and they go 12 rounds to extend shit back to normal ring walk time for the main event.
Right.
Niggas get knocked the fuck out. So I think somebody told Helenius, don't finish this dude early. You know what I'm saying? Because in the first round, he could have got rid of motherfucking Adam Kaunaki. He was gone then. But Helenius pulled back and started, you know what I'm saying, tagging him and shit. And then they get to talking about as Kaunaki getting tagged, you know what I'm saying? The nigga went from, he turned Polish to motherfucking Asian right before our faces. You know what I'm saying? Because his eyes is closed. And these niggas get to talk about he having a baby next week. I'm like, yo, he not gonna see that child being born if this fight keep going. Eyes gonna be closed. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. He gonna be Ray Charles and Phil on his child. Because you know what I'm saying, it's not go, you know what I'm saying, he not gonna see shit if the fight keep going at this pace. But you know, he did what he had to do to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He got himself up out of there. He got himself up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It was like, fuck it, man. What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? Shout out to Helenius, man. You know what I'm saying? Making a name for herself. You know what I'm saying? And getting these wins. A guy like Helenius Helenius fighting in America all the time is the reason why Dillian White run around talking about 600 days. Bitch, you only fight over there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Helenius is fighting in America with all these eyes on them all the time. Niggas is talking about Helenius might need a title shot. Niggas is looking at Dillian White like, oh, him again. Niggas don't know you, bro. You need to bring that shit to America. Fight somebody tough. We'll see if you good or not. All that, I'm still learning. I haven't had a lot of amateur fights. Don't tell me how you still learning, then talk about you want a title shot, nigga. Go learn.
Yeah.
Come back with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, brother. You got Tyson Fury. If you gotta fight Tyson Fury, that shit ain't gonna end well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit right there, I just don't be feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no fucking excuse and then say you want to fight the best, nigga. If you want to fight the best, you got to say, I'm ready, nigga. Not no, I'm still learning shit, nigga. And like I said, Helenius is the reason why he got more cachet and more eyes on him because he's fighting in America like how you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. The FA, Frankie Baby. Hey, yo, man. I don't know about motherfucking Jay Electronica, man, but do you the truth call this nigga Brian McKnight? You know what I'm saying? And that nigga, every time I see all I can say is, let me show you how your pussy works.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I need to see like a Cuban birth certificate, not no shit he turned into America. Ain't no way in hell that nigga 29. Fuck we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? Man, that nigga, man, this nigga, oh man, that nigga, man, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. It's either that or I need to, you either show me a Cuban birth certificate or really tell me about your Cuban life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it must have been hard on the boulevard. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been boxing all your life with all that other shit, nigga, it should be like that you that stressed out, nigga. Die damn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I do think, and this was the controversial part of this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? When he not, first off, he got dropped. He got dropped. You know what I'm saying? And the referee said it was a slip. He got dropped. Okay, but we're gonna let that slide. When he dropped FA, he hit FA with the motherfucking with the uppercut, the same type of shit that, like I said, Roy Jones got disqualified for it, right? The referee, to me, I think the referee didn't want to take the point. You got to take a point. You got to count the knockdown and take the point. You got to. You know what I'm saying? To me, what he did was the second best thing. Was it count as a knockdown, but nigga, you get 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You get 5 minutes to chill, come back fresh. You know what I'm saying? But you know, FA, man. FA got a chin, man. He got a nice chin on him. He got crack. I seen him get hit harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Get dropped, we get right back up. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got back up, but he ain't want go all the way out and go balls to the wall because he knew Frank was coming with something. But I mean, shit, if you know you could take it, man, you just gonna have to give him something to get it. Because you're getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think FA will be all right. He could bounce back, but he got to put some more tools in the toolbox. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Or get better with the tool he got, you know what I'm saying, and develop timing and all that other good shit, you know what I'm saying? So he could crack a motherfucker that's faster than him. You know what I'm saying? He set a trap, you know what I'm saying? Do something, you know what I'm saying? That part. But yeah, man, all in all, the card was fire, man. The whole card was fire. They did a good job. They did a big plus, a big A+ for boxing. You know what I'm saying? I think we need more cards like this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need more shit like this if boxing is going to get the eyes and the fans back talking about the sport. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got in the hope.
Okay. Mahar Nation Sports Podcast, man. Did you get a chance to see any of the undercard fights, man? Mahar, you on mute if you that, my brother.
Yeah, I did see the card last night. I will say this though, Jared Big Baby Anderson. I'm gonna tell you something. That kid is gonna be a big time problem in the heavyweight division. He's a future world champion in the making. The time is now for him to get in there to fight against contenders or even get a title shot in the future. That's number one. Number two, the Robert Helenius and the Adam Konaki fight. I agree with Stay Ready sentiments, bro. Like Robert Helenius was beating the dog shit out of this fat boy, and yet he was basically styling, profiling, looking at him like, "Ooh, look at that shot I did!" Like, bro, stop playing with your food, bro. Like, you had Konaki beaten up completely, bro. Just finish this man and get out of there. You know what I mean? But Konaki, wanted to get out of there because he knew he was getting his ass beat in, and he basically got himself out of there with them low blows. So it is what it is. And as far as Ed Belinga is concerned, yeah, bro, he done, man. He done, man. There's no chance in hell that he's gonna be anybody at 168. He done, bro. As far as J Rock is concerned, I then told Supreme Beast about J Rock, man. I then told this dude, bro. Listen, I'm gonna say it straight up. J Rock needs to retire, bro. His days are done, man. He cannot beat anybody at this point. He a journeyman. Listen, man, just retire, bro. I don't want to ever see you come back in this ring again and end up getting beat up every single time by these young up and coming fighters, bro. Even if you go up to 160, man, you still gonna get your ass beat, bro. Like just retire, man, for real. Just retire. And then as far as FA Jabba is concerned, man, I was a big fan of FA Jabba, bro, but he got his ass tore the fuck up last night, bro. You know what I mean? This Cuban heavyweight man. I promise you, he's gonna be another Luis Ortiz in the making, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna be big time problems, and everyone else in the heavyweight division will go not want to face this dude, for real, man. So that's my thoughts on the undercards, though, man. J Rock, man.
Okay. One last question for you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Your Chicago Bulls looking pretty good, man. Lonzo Ball, he balling.
I told y'all.
Is the Chicago Bulls gonna make a comeback this year or what, eh? You know what I'm saying?
We gonna make the playoffs. I try to tell y'all, man. Bulls made moves in the offseason. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Hey, Act Reacher, I'm warning you, bro. Yo, New York Knicks, you better be aware of us, man, because when we find y'all in Madison Square Garden, we're gonna whoop y'all. We're gonna stomp on y'all asses, man. We'll put you back where y'all belong. I'm trying to tell y'all. And I try to tell Stay Ray about this though, man. I try to tell y'all, my Chicago Bulls, we making moves out here, man. We gonna make the playoffs this year. I promise you that. And also,
Yeah,
by the way,
man.
if you check out my channel, man, I put up some of my shooting videos. I should put some of my shooting videos up there, bro. I'm telling
Oh
y'all.
man, I gotta go check you out, man. I gotta go check you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, man. That's MSP right there for you, man. Salute to the chat room. I see my brother Wookie Wook in the building. Kenneth Young, he laughing. The Hulu folk. I don't know how to say your name, brother. You say 503 line. Why Fury was allowed to headlock 100 times? Cause it's boxing, man. It's not the ballet. What you want me to say, brother? You know what I'm saying? It's boxing, homie. This ain't the ballerina. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building, Kevin Stenhouse. He say the F.A. Sanchez fight was crazy. Sanchez should have been disqualified if F.A. would have got laid out after that hit. Then they would have stopped the fight. Wookie Wook say I agree on the J Rock retirement. I don't think Frank Sanchez is going to be another Ortiz. Frank ain't got the same power as Ortiz. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? KG, K underscore, one half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Give me your thoughts on the undercards, man. You know what I'm saying? You came out the gate with the big parlay bet, man, but J Rock fucked your money up, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying? Go ahead. Give me a spiel on that, my brother.
Look, J Rock fucked up one of my parlays, and then I fucked up my own parlay. You know how people say they lost money? I lost money yesterday. I just looked at one of my parlays, went to the bet site, and saw that I accidentally put fucking FA on the fucking dag on the parlay that was supposed to win. And that bitch was gonna shake the like almost $400. You know what I'm saying? And I only put $10 on it because, and I was like, and I looked, I said, did I seriously put FA on it? And I was like, why the fuck did I even do that? You know what I'm saying? And I fucked it up because I was damn 4 out of 5. Effie was the only one that lost on that parlay. So now I'm just leaning toward my NFL parlays today and see what shakes. But as far as the cards, I didn't see anything on the DAZN card. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen highlights on my timeline from that. But the first fight that I saw was the J Rock fight. I think that was poor matchmaking. I know they wanted to put somebody in there with a no name that was tailor made. This guy was tailor made for fucking J Rock. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, in my breakdown when we was talking about the fights. But this motherfucker was fucking a game opponent. This motherfucker had a chin. This motherfucker had determination. So like he was tailor made to get beat on. But when that fight made it into the second half of that fucking fight, man, J-Rock didn't have any fucking answers because he was already gas tank empty, and fucking the Mexican fucking Russian was like, I'm here. And I said, this dude got the heart of a damn Mexican. He was cut over both eyes, leaking. You know what I'm saying? But he stayed in there in J-Rock's kitchen, man. So I don't want to say retirement right now, but he may be damn suffering from PTSD from the Rosario fight, from the Charlo fight, from, you know what I'm saying, coming into this fight, knowing that he had a lot on his damn plate to damn, you know what I'm saying, to conquer coming back. And then going through this fight, realizing I'm dealing with a motherfucker that just ain't going away. You know what I'm saying? So J-Rock, they got to go back to the drawing board and I guess discuss some things. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him and however they move. You know what I'm saying? But the next fight was what? The Edgar Berlanga fight.
Mm-hmm.
I was in and out of that fight. Like I saw bits and pieces of it because I was like, man, Berlanga should damn go ahead and get rid of this guy early. But it showed the veteran, you know what I'm saying, and his opponent as the fight went on. I was like, this guy's still here. And he's giving, you know what I'm saying, giving Berlanga some work. And I think if his eye wasn't closed, that shit looked like a second set of lips. You know what I'm saying? Swollen lips.
Good jab from Berlanga. He had a good jab all night.
Yeah. But if that didn't happen, that fight might have actually you know what I'm saying, went like ugly for real. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy was still landing punches off of that side of the body where he couldn't see. So imagine if he could see when he started finding Berlanga. Yeah, Berlanga got a damn they gotta stop spoon feeding him. And I believe that when it comes to a lot of fighters, stop spoon feeding these guys. You know what I'm saying? Putting these guys in here with shit. I believe every fight should be a step up. I'm not saying it has to be a mile long step up, but a couple of inches. Show me them that this guy's them getting in with somebody that is going to test them. You know what I'm saying? Going to bring something out of him. Me personally, as the trainer, think he lacks in. You know what I'm saying? That sort of shit. What was the next? What was fight after that? Big Baby Anderson. Partially, this kid got the goods, man, but I ain't seen him against nobody yet.
Right.
He needs step up fights. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to back him and say he's the future, you know what I'm saying? He is going to be the future of American boxing. But how is them Top Rank going to them? You know what I'm saying? Going to bring him along? Are they going to drag him until he gets into his 30s, where he's then 40-0? You know what I'm saying? And then start giving him actual competition, or where he's not going to be able to avoid competition. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on how they damn carry him along, because we can say he's going to be the future, but I think his handlers are going to try to damn spoon feed him, and I don't like that damn method. I really don't. We're gonna see him with a bunch of no names, you know what I'm saying, going down the line still.
So if you can have it your way, if this was Burger King boxing and KG can have it his way, who would be the next opponent for Big Baby Anderson?
I don't know names like that, like right off top, you know what I'm saying? But anybody that we can consider in that tier that he's in, nobody below it. You know what I'm saying? It can't be anybody below it, because we talk about the damn Herkoviches, the Tony Yokas, the Joe Joyces, the fucking damn Robert Helena's, the F.A. Ajaguas, you know what I'm saying? Frank Sanchez's, you know what I'm saying? These guys. So if we want to like test that guy, but like I said, matchmaking has to come into play from that point too. Like I said, we don't want to risk it, because we don't want to risk damaging this kid's mental, because he's still young. But at the same time, you can heighten the risk of who you put him in with, because he's young. You know what I'm saying? Now, if this guy was up in age, then you want to kind of pick and choose. But this kid's young, and the heavyweight division ain't like a widespread damn division. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be hard just to then get him in there with skilled bodies, just to see what he looks like, because the kid looks good. But I want to see what he looks like, you know what I'm saying, against somebody that's going to then not so much necessarily give it the way he can dish it, but somebody that's going to them actually make him face something, versus them just being a dead body after he starts putting hands on.
Okay. How about the Kornacki Hellenius fight? That's the next one. That's the next joint.
Kornacki was looking for a way out, man. When Hellenius, I think he caught him with some, like when he hurt him, did he drop him in the first round, or did he hurt him? Because he hurt him. And at that point, fucking Fat Boy was looking for a way to check out, but he ain't wanted them like just lay down. He said, I ain't gonna lay down, but I'm gonna try to I need to get out of this fucking fight, or he keep hitting Hellenius with these hip pointers where it wears him down. Because the referee, like I said, he was oblivious to it until Hellenius was pointing it out. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them, like Hellenius, he'd be like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? You can hear him saying, you know what I'm saying? You fucking hitting me low. And the referee wasn't even taking notice to some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if he wasn't making a big deal about it, I think Hellenius should have just you know what I'm saying, stayed the course, man, because he was able to put hands on him. And he had the mobility to stay away from them getting into the clinch where he was getting hit with the low blows. He could have ended that fucking fight, man. I'm not sure if he was all the way invested in the fight. Because every time they got into the clinch, you see him looking around, looking over shoulders and stuff. I'm like, what is he looking at? What is he focused on? Like Red said, somebody told his ass not to fucking damn end this fight. Tell him to drag the fight on. Nobody anticipated a DQ, but to me, he was looking around like he wasn't all the way there himself. He just happened to have somebody that was in the ring with him that couldn't take the punch, you know what I'm saying, and wanted a way out. He has promised to, but I don't put a lot of eggs in his basket though. You know what I'm saying? Especially dealing with them American fighters. Like if he comes across a Big Baby Anderson, Big Baby Anderson tears his body apart on purpose.
Okay, okay. What about Frankie? Frankie K, man, and FA.
I know a lot of people was booing, like the fans was actually booing in that fight, and I know a lot of people that watched that fight was wondering, like, how the fuck is this the co-main event? I appreciated it, man, because
Right.
Frank Sanchez played the inch game. It's like he knew he had a 7-inch that gonna reach disadvantage, so he stayed where he was at and waited for FA to damn show him his favorite punches. And I said that yesterday. I said FA gonna get in there and not necessarily use a whole arsenal. He's just going to utilize his favorite punches. And that's all fucking Frank saw. And you can see him slowly inch forward, where he found room for his jab. And I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I see, you know what I'm saying, shades of fucking damn Uncle Ortiz minus the power. I said that also. I said, I see Uncle Ortiz just minus the power. Well, let's not call him Uncle Ortiz. Let's call him Nephew Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but Frank damn he put on a boxing class once he was able to find damn FA and find that range, because he had to figure out how to cut down 7 inches, because that's a 7-inch reach disadvantage. And once he found that, he started taking more risk, because at first he didn't necessarily want to take the risk, because like I said, FA is damn, you know what I'm saying, dangerous, especially when he's able to get his favorite punches off. You can't do that. You can't get them favorite punches off against a damn person that's defensively responsible. Fucking Frank Sanchez's hands was up the whole fight. Punches he got hit with was ones that you can't really block or get your head out of the way. They just happened to make it through. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, the man was damn defensively sound. And I had him, you know what I'm saying, winning the decision either way. I didn't have him damn knocking anybody out. You know what I'm saying? I had him going to it, you know what I'm saying, winning a UD, which he did. So that's what I got on the undercard fights.
Okay. 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 Great assessment. Great assessment. Okay. Y'all say put him in there with Adam Kornacki, Andy Ruiz. Too much for Big Baby right now. Even Robert would be a good one for Big Baby. Yeah. Okay. Y'all say Andy Ruiz, Adam Kornacki. I want to see him up in there with Frankie K. Philip Herkovich. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him up in there with a dude like Kornacki, simply because Adam Kornacki took 2 beatings back to back. I think a third one would derail his career tremendously. So I would like to see a dude like Frank Sanchez versus Big Baby, Tony Yoka versus Big Baby, Philip Herkovich versus Big Baby, Guido versus Big Baby. I want to see those type of fights. I want to see Big Baby in there with a young up and coming prospect / contender. I want to see who's going to break into that realm of top contenders. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be Tony Yoakum? Is it going to be Big Baby? Is it going to be Joe Joyce? You know, Danny Dubois? You know what I'm saying? Frank Sanchez? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm gonna let my brother Jay Steels take us home, man. Jay Steels, all fella, man. Give us your thoughts, yo analyst, thoughts on these undercards last night, man. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about them undercards last night, bro?
Well, at first, make sure y'all subscribe to the War Report. The fella right here on YouTube. You know what I mean? We did the wake and bake yesterday morning, and I was fully shitting on the DAZN DAZN cards. You know what I mean? Fuck about Liam. Fuck about no Liam today. I mean, it's the big fight. But I ended up watching the DAZN cards, and it was a good appetizer. It was a satisfying appetizer, you know what I mean? Most definitely. And we had a queen that went across the pond and got the job done and took the belt of Courtney Bridges. I believe her name's Mitchell. You know what I mean? So salute to Mitchell for getting the job done. She deserved the victory. She pressed the action. She landed the more effective punches against Courtney Bridges. You know what I mean? And Courtney Bridges lost. Good on the UK judges to see it the right way and not give Courtney Bridges the hometown decision. So yeah, salute to Mitchell. The Williamson Cheeseman fight, great fight. You know what I mean? Another great appetizing, great opening up to what we was about to see. But actually, we was treated with two classics yesterday because that was a classic fight. You know what I mean? Definitely wasn't on the level of Fury and Wilder and championship level, but on the domestic stage, on the domestic level, this was a great action packed fight. Went back and forth, and yeah, the Cheeseman getting clipped on the ropes. That's candidate for knockout of the year. Troy Williamson puts himself on the stage, puts himself um, possibly in world contender contention from beating Ted Cheeseman like that. You know what I mean? So good on him. Beefy Smith, Liam Beefy Smith showed why there's levels in this. You know what I mean? He suffered a controversial loss in his last fight in Russia. Many believe he should have won that fight, including me. He came back. Some may have felt like he was going backwards by fighting this domestic contender in Anthony Fowler, who has who's hyped as being having heavy amateur experience in the UK. But Beefy Smith showed why there's levels in this game, and the Fowler was competitive in the first 3 to 4 rounds, and then Beefy Smith found his rhythm and it got inside and got the job done and took Anthony Fowler out. And that mean to show that he's a world class contender. You know what I mean? Still in this game. You know what I mean? So salute to Beefy Smith. That was a good looking fight. Had Liverpool lit. Liverpool was the that stadium that they was in. Looked like it was packed. You know what I mean? So it was a good. It looked like it was a good time up in there. Moving on to the preliminary cards. You know what I mean? Let me put some respect on the Russian Mexican homeboy's name, Vlad Hernandez. You know what I mean? Because maybe a year from now, we might be looking at Vlad Hernandez as being uh, a co- uh, a top contender at 154. You know what I mean? And I might be sounding like, you know what I mean? I'm saying this sarcastically, but hey, he just beat Alfredo Angulo, beat J Rock, you know what I mean? And now he could potentially probably beat Jared Hurd, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. We gotta put some respect on Vladimir Hernandez's name, you know what I mean? Because he has now arrived, you know what I mean? He showed the gumption, 2 cuts, uh walk through everything J Rock had to offer, and J Rock does have a lot to offer with his punching power and his punching selection. Uh, he put J Rock. The problem with J Rock is that Vladimir forced his mentality, and J Rock is questioning himself in that fight. After he couldn't readily get rid of Vladimir, then the questions start popping up in J Rock's head, and I think he was starting to question himself. And uh, through that, he lost the fight. Um, and I don't think he should readily retire from this. I think what he should do is move up and fight some off televised fights, off TV type of fights against mediocre to tomato can type opponents. You know what I mean? To build his confidence up. 2 to 3 type of fights to build up his confidence, get some easy knockouts, get some easy rounds under his belt to build up his mentality because I don't think it's nothing with his uh, 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 physicality or per se with his strategy. I think it comes down to his mental with J Rock. But some of the other brothers alluded to he might have some uh, post traumatic syndrome reactions from the other fight. That might be true too, but that's all the more to build himself up with some up against some lesser opponents and possibly at a higher weight class. Um, Berlanga was exposed to me in this fight against Coceres. Um, he was to me he's been exposed as being a kind of a overhyped power puncher. There's been flags that went up, especially a lot of people wanted to discredit this first evidence that showed up. But when I saw him get knocked down in the sparring session with the 154 pounder Erickson Lubin,
Mm.
that was a flag to me. You know what I mean? That was a flag to me. I've heard rumors all across the boxing community that Edgar Berlanga gets readily dropped, not just by Lubin, by other smaller sparring opponents and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that was somewhat of a flag to me. So it wasn't a surprise when I seen Berlanga get dropped in his first uh, what I would say Demond Nicholson was somewhat of a step up, but this was a true step up fight. Many people may not know who this Argentina cat is, Esteban Coceres, but he's a legitimate opponent that was in a title shot, I believe, in his last two fights previous against Billy Joe Saunders before he was stopped ultimately. You know what I mean? So this was hopefully this was a big wake up call for Berlanga to be more cautious and to put more stake into his defensive responsibility to work on his defense. You know what I mean? Because 503, you said it. His jab was there last night. He had a good heavy jab. I think he needs more variations of the jab, but the jab was there. It was nice. It was heavy, but I didn't like the defensive responsibility. And Coceres, the tricky Coceres, the rugged Coceres, was able to expose Berlanga last night, and that means so. I think back to the drawing board. Um, y'all saying put him in there with some more with tougher opposition. I think they need to pull back on Berlanga's opposition and get him defensively corrected before they continue to go up at 168. Because if you match him against like a guy like I don't believe is now champion now if the WBA is right and exact, but David Morrell Jr. would yeah he would eat Berlanga up. Yeah, I mean that's food to him. That's a Cuban sandwich. You know what I mean? It's a Cuban sandwich on a nice, you know what I mean, Miami beach. But moving on, Big Baby Anderson. Yes, he is the future of American heavyweight boxing. Possibly might be the future of heavyweight boxing. Uh, uh, point blank and period. I don't want to discredit his opponent. In actuality, I think this opponent, Vladimir Tereshkin, 22 and 0, well traveled. He's fought damn near in damn near all the continents of the world against various opponents. Maybe not the best of opposition, but he does have somewhat of of an amateur pedigree. This was a step up opponent, in my opinion, for a 21-year-old heavyweight in a division where heavyweights necessarily don't get into their prime until their late 20s, early 30s. You know what I mean? So there is time for a guy like Big Baby Anderson. There's no need to rush him into these big fights. Behind the scenes, me and KG was talking about this, and I was even saying like maybe in 4 to 5 fights, he should be in the elite pool in the heavyweight division. But let me recant that statement. You know what I mean? Let me recant that statement because he's 21 years old. You know what I mean? He effectively has 5, 6 years to fight this level of opposition to seriously get his craft right. And then when he's 26, 27, think of how amazing, you know what I mean? Think of how refined you know what I mean, his skill set will be. That them times, will Tyson Fury, will the Deontay Wilders even be around? The Anthony Joshua's, it will be his it will be his landscape to rule. You know what I mean? Other than the Tony Yokas and Hergoviches, who knows what will happen with those guys? But yeah, at being at 21, I believe that they are taking them at the at the right pace, and these are the right type of opponents he should be facing. Stepping up to guys like Adam Konauki, I think even after multiple losses, is a little bit too much right now, because putting him in there with Adam Konauki, then people will expect him to fight somebody bigger than that, and possibly a championship title shot. Not that's too much too soon right now. Feed him, like, you know what I mean? Feed him like nice and slow. Give him a nice, slow, easy diet of fringe contenders. You know what I mean? Maybe former faded champions and whatnot. Because once again, we've seen it all too much with these heavyweights. They don't get into their prime until they late 20s, early 30s and whatnot. So we got plenty of time with Big Baby Anderson. Hellenius did what I said he was gonna do in this fight against Baby Huey, but he did it more conclusively. You know what I mean? He did it in a more uh dominating fashion, because we got to remember that first fight he was getting pieced up uh heavily by Adam Konauki. This fight he turned it was totally one-sided. You know what I mean? It was totally one-sided. He was playing with his food a bit, but there was no consequences on the end of it. You know what I mean? So I feel that Hellenius was playing for his food, but that was more so mentally punching Adam Konauki, saying that I can stand still and you still can't do shit to me. That's hurting Adam Konauki mentally. He's digging those punches mentally at Adam Konauki, and it effectively worked. It effectively worked so much that Adam Konauki had to dig into his inner Galata. You know what I mean? Because he is Polish. He is Polish, so he had to tap into his inner Galata and say, "Thy shall start low blowing." You know what I mean? And the motherfucker start low blowing Hellenius for, you know what I mean, multiple times. You know what I mean? Getting caught and then ultimately getting himself disqualified in Galata style. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have no respect for that. Konaki needs to go back to the drawing board. Needs to be effectively suspended. I mean, uh, uh, from from getting any type of flowers or getting any type of big fights. You know what I mean? Until he can build himself back up again and work on his defensive responsibility, because he came in that fight doing the exact same shit that he did the first. Didn't come in any better type of shape. Um, didn't do anything different with regards to his game plan, with regards to his defense, with his approach to how he was gonna apply offense on Hellenius. He did nothing. So sit your ass down and you know what I mean, and work on your shit back to square one for Baby Huey. FA and Sanchez turned out to be the most boring fight of the evening. I thought it was gonna be fireworks. I think I stated it in the group chat. I'm like, yo, this shit's gonna be the one. And it was the one in the press conference. But fight night, it turned out to be a dud. You know what I mean? It turned out to be a dud. And I recanted my pick earlier in the week. I had FA winning. I thought FA was eventually going to find Sanchez with the right hand and knock him out. But I came to my senses. KG had a lighten me, and I had to do further research on Frank Sanchez. And I did my research all the way back to his amateur pedigree when he was whooping the ass of guys like Larry Savon, who's highly credible in the amateur school of boxing. I had to go back to those times, and then I realized, like, yo, this guy has boxing pedigree and he has skills abound. You know what I mean? And he's literally just gonna box circles around F.A. Ajaba. You won't be able to land that right hand if you can't if you can't find the target. And Frank Sanchez was definitely a elusive, hard target to find. When he's in front of FA, he still has the defensive responsibility to keep his hands up, put his head offline, uh, roll with the punches to deflect and kind of absorb some of the punching power. He did a great job in there. It wasn't the most exciting. I can understand some of the boos that were resonating in the arena when they was fighting, because I was definitely expecting more. I definitely didn't expect to be rolling up a blunt during that fight. You know what I mean? Because uh, but definitely the main event made up for it because I was on my feet the whole time. But nonetheless, yeah, that was a boring fight. Fa FA needs to go back to the drawing table and continue to work on his craft. He wasn't able to get his punches off. He did sometimes was effective in cornering Frank Sanchez, but um, Frank Sanchez's uh, ring IQ definitely got the best of Fa Ajaba. Once again, people that want to say that because I see the comparison with him and Uncle Ortiz as well. I'm gonna start calling him nephew Ortiz as well. You know what I mean? But we are in recent showing, I'll say this and to close it off. We see that power and athleticism isn't everything. It isn't everything when it comes to being a champion. Power and athleticism isn't everything. We seen that against Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk. The skills and defensive responsibility beat the power and athleticism. We saw that last night in the main event, Fury and Wilder. The skills and the defensive responsibility beat the power and athleticism. Frank Sanchez, what does he have? Skills and defensive responsibility. And those same skills and defensive responsibility beat the power and athleticism of F.A. Ajaba. So once again, you may be looking at a serious heavyweight contender, possibly a future heavyweight champion, because you don't have to have the power and athleticism. You just have to have the skills and defensive responsibility to be champion. That's my take.
Well, all right. You know what I'm saying? In the words of the great Looney Tunes, man, that is all, folks. This has been a Usual Suspect Sunday boxing recap with the usual suspects, man. I appreciate the chat, the super chats, man. All the great questions, all the great dialogue in the chat. Salute to all my brothers that came through, man. We had a full house. The usual suspects came and showed out, man. We had the whole gang up in here, man. Jab Jamboree, Jay Steels, KG, Stay Ready, MSP, Cadillac Red, man, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Listen, we will continue this conversation tomorrow on Bullshit on the Beltway. You know what I'm saying? 3:15 Central, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? 1 o'clock if you on the West Coast, man. So listen, man, we gonna continue the conversation. My brother Act Reacher got Night Court coming up today. If you didn't watch the fight predictions from all the fighters that was on Stay Ready Boxing TV, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? My brother even had Power Wild, the great Houston legend, on his platform. He also streamed the fights from Next Fight Up. So if you want to watch some more boxing, you know what I'm saying, go check that out on his channel. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we finna get up out of here. We got football coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got the BMF shit coming up. I'm gonna talk some football tonight. I'm gonna talk some BMF with the guys. We're gonna recap the episode, man. I still have not watched it. But I want to get some last words from the panel, man. We're gonna wrap this one up real quick, man. Act Reacher 45, man. Let the people know what you got going, man. And you know what I'm saying? Give me your last, my brother. Act Reacher, you on mute, champ. Act, Jab Jamboree. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Act. Okay. He probably stepped away to get some potato wedges or something. KG, man, let the people get your last, man, and you know what I'm saying, you know what you got going, my brother.
Hey man, you in for some shit if you ain't watched that episode yet. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that is watching BMF, man, you know what I'm saying, tap into that episode, and then also tap into, you know what I'm saying, me 503 and my boy Cadillac Red when we dive into it. Shit.
You already watched it?
Yeah, I watched that shit after the fight. After I watched the post-fight interviews last night. I was about to go to sleep, but I said, let me click this shit because I was antsy, man. I wanted to see it. So I'm gonna end up rewatching it again, of course. But man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in, man. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. We bullshit on the Beltway. We can go in tomorrow. I'm not one of those I told you so guys, you know what I'm saying? But we you know what I'm saying, I know we're gonna dive into all this shit again tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? And see what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy K_. Fellas still call me KG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay ready, Boxing TV. If you still there, my brother, let the people know what you got going, and give me your last, man. Okay, Stay Ready probably doing Country Boy Kitchen right now. Stay Ready, you there? Going once, going twice, Mr. Stay Ready Boxing TV. In the place to be. Okay, Stay Ready is doing some Country Boy Kitchens right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say he cooking in the kitchen. MSP, man, get the people your last man and let us know what you got going, man.
Man, thanks a lot for just, sending me the link though, man. I got some more shooting videos that I'm gonna be loading up on my channel here in a bit, man. If y'all follow me on Instagram too, that's gonna be coming up very, very shortly, man. And I'm gonna warn y'all on this. Junior the Truth, you better check out the videos, man, because what you're gonna see when we play is gonna be a preview of what I'm about to do to you. I'm gonna bust your ass from the outside and I'm gonna bury J's all over your face. I promise you that. All right. So, and also, as far as my Bulls are concerned, we're gonna be making the playoffs. We're gonna bury the Knicks, and we're gonna be destroying the Houston Rockets too. And we're gonna be teaching both Act Reach and Stay Ready lesson about them, man. Don't fuck with the Chicago Bulls. But it is what it is, though, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Already. Cadillac Red Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Is we bullshitting on the Beltway tomorrow or what, man? What's going on, man? Let the people know.
Absolutely. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We will be bullshitting on the Beltway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And be on the lookout for the BMF, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me excited. You know what I'm saying? KG talking about how it's good and shit. I ain't get to see it. I thought that yesterday was today, and I went to go try to find it. I'm like, yo, I can't find it. And then I realized, oh shit, now that's coming on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta holler at 503. You know what I'm saying? To get the backstage pass to the jump. So yeah, man, I'm definitely hyped to see that though. And you already know, man, it's the usual suspect team. Salute to the body LDBC, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. One.
Yes, sir. Like I say, man, tomorrow, man, we bullshitting on the Beltway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check us out, man. It's going down in a real major way. Real major way is going down, man. And Jay Stills, take us home, baby. You know what I'm saying? Close us out, man.
Indeed. You know what I mean? This was another dope hunt. Salute to the chat. You know what I mean? Salute to all the super chats. You know what I mean? Big up. Y'all kept it popping. Definitely kept the chat popping for all the questions and comments and whatnot. Salute to the brothers on the panel. You know what I mean? It's a rough morning. You know what I mean? It was a disappointing morning and disappointing night for a lot of us. You know what I mean? But salute to all the brothers. This is why the usual suspects is the usual suspect team. know what I mean? Because we all came up on here, you know what I mean, after all being disappointed, but we all kept it 100. You know what I mean? We all, you know what I mean, was able to keep it 100 and give a good discord, you know what I mean, this morning. You know what I mean? And that's important, you know what I mean, because I think that's important, that being on the platform and us having these voices, you know what I mean, putting out the real shit, you know what I mean, real honest opinion to our supporters and the people in the chat. And I think we definitely did that this morning. So salute to all the brothers, you know what I mean, that was here today. You know what I mean? Kudos and flowers to all of y'all. You know what I mean? But once again, we're treated to a classic fight, a great card, a bunch of great cards yesterday, you know what I mean? So flowers to boxing, you know what I mean? Because boxing was putting us through some shits for the last couple months, but we finally got one to remember, you know what I mean? But be on the lookout. I believe Act Reacher Jab Jamboree will be holding boxing night court. Your favorite, but my most hated Uncle Ortiz will be indicted, you know what I mean, on boxing night court, you know what I mean. Jab Jamboree, y'all know what it is. Hold on. Squirrel's trying to fuck with my weed plants. Give me a second.
Well, damn. Listen, man. We got boxing next week, man.
All right.
We got boxing next week, y'all.
All right.
You back, man.
These squirrels out here are hood. You know what I mean, they hood.
Very much. Hey, man,
they see them buds growing, they about to run off of my shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, I ain't having that. You know what I mean? So I gotta be on point, head on a swivel out here. You know what I mean? But once again, yeah, boxing night court, 5 p.m. Eastern time on the Jab Jamboree. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? But y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hated odd fella. Salute to the usual suspects. It is the usual suspect ting. Big up to the whole LDBC. And I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man, night court. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in to night court, man. It's going down. Bullshit on the Beltway tomorrow, man, 3:15 Central if you're in Texas. You know what I'm saying? 4:15 if you're on East Coast time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be there, be square, man. Like I say, we got boxing next week, man. We got fights damn near every week in October. So next week, man, we got Navarrete versus Gonzalez. Man, y'all know I love me some Navarrete. We got Mikey Garcia, the return of Mikey Garcia as well. So hey, man, we gonna you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it, man. We gotta talk about that Bud Porter press conference, man. And you know, y'all already know what it is, man. It's a usual suspect team, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC. It is 503 Line, and this has been the usual suspect Sunday boxing recap, man, with the usual suspects, man. And we out, man. H-time for real, man, and we gone, man. Peace.
It's a usual suspect ting.
So I got with a sick tight click and went all out.
Wow, what up with it? It's your boy Cadillac Red. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We bullshitting on the Beltway. And you know you might catch a battle rap recap or a Crescent City convo out your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, but don't talk to me spicy. Make sure you go subscribe to The War Report, The Eye Fella. You know he keep a live listening session, a weed review, or he might slide up on you with a wake and bake hot boxing topic. You already know what it is. And make sure you go subscribe to 503 Lion. You know we stay on the hunt. Early morning, midday, late night. Shit, even on the weekends you gonna catch a fight pray party. Shit, what content? Who got content? 503 got that content. Make sure you subscribe to the homie Jab Jamboree. Act Reacher. Sundays, 5 p.m. Night court will be in session. And he'll pop up on you with a hot boxing topic or a battle rap preview. Trust in Judge Galvatron. He'll never steer you wrong. Make sure you go subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV. If he ain't giving you ringside views, he giving you ringside interviews. You already know if you can't find them, Google them. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk with KG. You already know he's going to have sparring sessions and them interviews, though, on deck. It's only one underscore, but we still call him KG, though.